Welcome. Oh, I'm a little bit too big. Sorry about that. Welcome in, everyone, to another... Why is it so quiet? It's so quiet. Oh, my God. It's because... Hold on. I got to turn on the radio station. Click. Oh, well. I don't know. It worked better in my head. Anyway, welcome in, everyone. It is a rare but very happy EU stream. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. Welcome to another EU stream. We love it. It's amazing. Welcome in, everyone. Oh, my gosh. There is a lot of you. How are you? Okay, last night, either last night or the day before, Byron just fell asleep and knocked over my fan, and it hit a cup and it broke the cup. And the cup he broke was one from my alma mater that I can't get anymore. So that sucked. And then before stream, like as stream was like counting down, I was like, because I made tea, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make some tea, I'm gonna chill out. And I was like, okay, it's too hot. So I was like, I'll pour some water into my tea. It'll be fine. And I got it all over my table. I only noticed that I spilt it because I was like, why do I have cold water pouring onto my leg? And I'm like, I got it on my table, but I didn't notice. So I was just like, oh my God. I woke up from the notification. Excellent. That's amazing. But other than that, no, I'm doing great. I have cold water. I have tea. Everything's doing great. What did they calculate the angle to knock it off at? No. Literally what happened was Byron was asleep on the windowsill and he like fell asleep and he rolled off a little bit and he hit the fan and knocked it over, which admittedly that's kind of it was my fault. Like, let's be real. That wasn't Byron. That was my fault. So yeah, I did that to myself. Is Byron a cat? Yes, Lord Byron is my kitty. In fact, he is up and about. Maybe he'll have the zoomies, but I gotta do my ritual. I gotta welcome in everyone. Congratulations, Silky Marunga, on being first on the podium. A rare victory. No bear in the mix. Interesting. Welcome in, as well as Roro being second and Marie being third. That rounds out our podium. Welcome in. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I'm hoping that Roro surgery can come very quickly, and I hope that everything goes nice and smooth and it's just gone. That's what I want. That's what I hope. Welcome in, Micah. Welcome in, let's see. Welcome in, Lily. Welcome in. It's good to see you. It's been a while. Welcome in, let's see, next door, there we go. Welcome in, Naz. Welcome in, Mega. By the way, Mega, I saw the European flag and I laughed so hard because I'm like, of all the things Mega could say, it's just like, EU. Welcome in, Dusty. Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome in, Cloud. Yes, indeed. It is a rare, but very fun, very enjoyable EU stream. It's going to be fun. Welcome in, Cal. I just woke up. Good morning. I knew it. Only cats could be that way. Exactly. We're going for a drive. I don't know where to put myself. I think I got to go in the corner, right? Normally, I just put myself in the corner, but I feel like you guys want to see. You want to see what's going on here, right? Welcome in, Senna. Hold on. What was the button? It was like, oh, that's the wrong button. I don't remember how to play this game. By the way, it's been such a long time since we played Euro Truck. It's been such a long time since we... Oh! That scared me. Hi, Roro. Thank you for gifting us up to Marie. Yay! Thank you, guys. You guys have been gifting subs a lot. Calm down. I appreciate it. I love you guys. I appreciate it. A rare stream that I won't fall asleep halfway through. Now, you know what's funny? Is that there are some people, I know there are people who literally are like, yeah, I'm in the EU time zone. I just put your stream on when I'm going to sleep. It's like, how are you able to do that? You know, but you know what? That's okay. That's fine. Let me go ahead and turn up some of the, oh God, we got doubling audio. Gotta love it. I love life. Life is good. Hold on. Oh my God, it's not. Why is Euro Truck doing this? What's going on? Thank you, Roro, for gifting not only a sub to Marie, but also to Micah. Holy crap. I almost said Mika. My brain is not working tonight. Today, wait, it's 1 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm losing my mind. My audio is all messed up. What's going on? I don't know. Hold on, I got an audio mix real quick. Okay, that's good. We're gonna get ear blasted whenever we're in the menu, but that's okay. You had to write yeah, I know, that's the thing. Like, it was Micah, and for some reason my brain was like, no, that's not right. It's Mika, and it's like, no, it's not. There's a Y there. Like, what? Like, hold on. I can't even. Welcome in, Bear. I'll definitely put some streams on and take a nap to them. There are like, I can't watch a stream and fall asleep to it unless it's ASMR, right? Like if Kama has a stream on, I'm like, let's go. But then again, I don't really like put her stream on to sleep. I'm just like, before I go to sleep, I'll put her stream on whenever she's live because she does really fantastic ASMR. You don't have a mind raz, it's just two ducks quacking at each other. Yeah, and they both don't know how to speak English. It's horrible. Dudeski, I can fall asleep anywhere, brother. Were you in the military at some point? I feel like that's a skill you get when you're in the military. You've fallen asleep mid-conversation with someone IRL. That's actually impressive. That's actually impressive. But I hope you guys are doing well. I would gift if I had money. Never worry about that. Your presence being here is a gift. Time is money and money is time, and you spending time with me is more than enough. Don't worry. I'll definitely put some stream. Oh, wait, hold on. I already read that. I've fallen asleep running before. I just feel like that's because you overwork yourself, Marie. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Oh, no, that's right. I don't know what happened, but last stream, months ago, I destroyed the engine on this, so we're going to have it conk out a little bit. We're currently on a drive to transport some ammunition from Aberdeen, Scotland to, I think, Manchester. So we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, I should have cheated and, like, fixed all this, but... Okay, we better go before the engine stops. All right, thank you, Levi. I appreciate it. But I hope you guys are doing good. It's very weird. I don't have right away. It's fine. It's whatever. Everything is wonky. I need to get up, but one of my cats are on my lap. She will steal my chair. Lord Byron knows whenever I want to sit down on my chair, because I'll stand in front of the chair and I'll look at him and I'll be like, turn left. Oh, a little bit too much. Oh, okay. I'm a good driver. I promise. Okay. And Lord Byron will just look at me and go like, oh yeah, okay, that's fine. Levi's voice is still nice. I know, right? Today, actually? Speeding? Will you stream against it? Yes, actually. You know what? Let's do a humble shilling, okay? Who shills the shill? That's right, me, the shill. But yeah, Marie is doing a thing tonight in VR chat. I believe it's VR. Oh, I'm literally causing flat spots on my tires. But she's doing a VR chat tonight. VR chat stream tonight with, I believe, the entire unit. I don't know the details. I think it was just Marie, Silky, and Jupiter. I don't know if Kama will be there, but I don't know the details. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. Summer VCAT, everyone but Kama. Nice. Yeah, Kama's normally asleep right now, huh? You look like one of those tour guides that sit on a tour bus and talks to the tourists as the bus driver drives. I feel like I could do a pretty good job at that. I mean, if you gave me enough time to learn about something I cared about, I for sure would do that, 100%. We are hauling it. Oh, it's so loud outside. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, what the... Okay, whoever at Mercedes-Benz decided that whenever the engine cuts off that you're going to immediately disable the advanced braking system and then immediately going to just lock the emergency brake, I hope you die in a house fire and you watch your children die too. I hope whoever designed that is legitimately... Why? I hate... Okay, you know what? We're going to start the stream with a rant. The one thing I hate the most about cars nowadays is that they're all electronic. You want to replace a spark plug? I'm sorry, you have to remove like 3 strings to get it. You want to do anything minor? You want to change the oil filter? Sorry, you're going to have to do the most unimaginably stupid thing possible in order to actually get the oil filter out. It's so stupid. You want to change out your heads-up display in the middle console, your middle display? Oh, I'm sorry, you need to take off 95 screws. You need to take out and unplug everything. And then you need to get you need to take it to a mechanic because it needs to reprogram it. And the part costs like 120 bucks for an LED screen. Like, my life is, I don't know why. I hate cars nowadays. Like, I rue the day that I need to replace my car or upgrade my car because everything they want you to do is like, okay, like a 2020, I don't know, Toyota Corolla, right? Everything's electronic. Like you see in the head dashboard here how it's like, oh, like A12, 1,000 miles. That's all cars nowadays. Like, I'm going to just go on Facebook Marketplace and find a dude with a Toyota Corolla or something like that. Hell, maybe I'll buy a Prius. Maybe I'm at that age now where I don't care about being called gay and I just get... What do I do? Like, how... Like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, this is so bad. Wait, how am I $2,000 in debt? Am I in debt because of the tickets? This is bad. Stop running into the side of the road. I never would have thought. I have a relative who has a car with an actual rope seatbelt. That's insane. I mean, my gripe has been ever, like, I think there's a pretty a pretty clear line that after 2010 is when cars really started going downhill. There's been a crash outside BRB. Make sure you take pictures and videos. Helps them out. POV me, I actually got into a car accident. I took photos and videos. It bought me my new car. The car I'm currently driving. Take very good notes whenever you're in a car accident. Help your lawyer. Help your lawyer. Trust me. But yeah, we have a check engine light. I'm gonna ignore that. But no, like, it's so unfortunate because there are so many like cars nowadays that I feel, if they were like legitimately, if they were mostly mechanical, I'd be so happy. Like, I hate unnecessarily electronic stuff. Like the gauges and stuff. Like, a lot of the gauges on cars now are electronic. They're not like, I'm saying like so much. They're not mechanical. So normally, like, the old ways they used to do it is that it was typically pressure. That the way they would measure it is they would have a vial of like water or something in a thing, and if you heat it up, it would increase the pressure, and they would read the pressure manually from it. Kind of like engine RPMs, right? Like on my car, like, it's just it has like the normal dials, that's pressure and all that, but it's so disappointing that I don't have a lot of control. Like, if I want to see the temperature of my tires, I can't see them. It'll tell me like how much pressure is in the tire, which, by the way, it's off by like 2 or 3 psi typically, almost always, so that's fun. But it's also so funny that it's just like, why do we have all these, you know? I think they're good, like 5 passerbys out there. Yeah, if there's a lot of people there, you're good. If this is an EU map for driving, it makes a lot of sense as to why everything looks backwards to me. Yeah, we are in England. We're going from Aberdeen, Scotland down to Manchester, I believe. Someone rear-ended someone on the junction saw her. The car's in the tree on the other side. It sucks. Texting and driving. I mean, it's kind of crazy how many people get into accidents, though. Wait, hold on a second. You know, hold on. I'm tired of this car just like causing me problems. It's so loud. It's so loud. I don't care. Give me a random job. Wait, hold on. Your ears? It's okay. Wait, 7.8 per mile. We're gonna take this one. Oh my god, that's way too long. 26 hours? Jeez. Give me like one that isn't insanely long. Okay, where is it? You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go from Germany to Austria. We'll take this job. We're taking it. There we go. It's so loud. Okay, we're good. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is like an 80s Renault, because you can see, like, in the 80s and 90s, they had the heads-up display where it was, like, backlit or whatever, rather than actually, like, LED, which is actually really cool, because you don't see them a lot. I read an article last year that said mechanics cannot fix a lot of the newer vehicles because it requires some sort of software in order... Yeah, and they have to... Yeah, they can't buy the software. They have to pay a license, you know? The issue with your electric bike is I drifted one time, rolled down the road. It hit me hard enough to feel pain in my elbow. Jeez. That's what I think is kind of, unfortunately, is just the bane of everyone's existence when it comes down to, like, cars. Oh my god, I'm having such, like, the audio is messing with my ears so much right now. Hold on. I thought I got it right, but I was wrong. Right here, we're good. And you can't, like, change it easier. The scar is still there about 6 years later. Yeah, I have a scar on my elbow from when I fell in, like, elementary school. And it's like, it's on my left elbow, I think. Wait. Can I? I can't see it. I don't know. I think it's on my left one. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's like it's so crazy how cars nowadays just suck. Mine's also my left based. I mean, if you're right-handed, typically you'll get scars on your left hand, right, or left arm, because like you protect your dominant hand. That's why it's like I'm so fearful of if I ever get in an accident and like my right arm gets destroyed or whatever. I'm like, damn, like writing's gonna be annoying. Hello? Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the road. Oops. I thought I was still in England. I'll be honest with you. Oh, there we go. The licensing for software is hundreds to... Yeah, they're insane. It's so unfortunate. It's kind of like Adobe. Like, all their really good stuff, like, is $50 a month. It's insane. see here. Okay, wait. Oh, I don't know how to drive. Ooh. But hold on. Where's my notepad? I actually wrote down topics to talk about this stream. Ah! We're fine. I'm not freaking out. You are. It's okay.
Turn right.
Ah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Welcome in, Janae. You have a scar on your right hand that looks like a number 7. It's from 2 different injuries, and I don't know how.
Zoinks! Zoinks! Zoinks!
Very much so, Zoinks. Sorry for freaking out. Great content. Hey, you need to understand, right? The only content you get here is half-baked. So if speaking of baking, honestly, speaking of baking, I want to get into it. I saw a video a while ago, and I just remembered it now, that there was a guy who was baking bread. No, it was the Outdoor Boys, where he was like, you know what? All you need to do for bread is you need the flour, water, yeast, and like salt, and that's it. Like, you don't even need to let it rise. You can just cook it there. And like, I saw a dude do that. There was a guy there was a guy who made that and put honey on it, and I want to try it so badly. But every time I'm like, oh, I want to make this, I just don't. It's so insane. I like the Outdoor Boys and Men with a Pot. The Outdoor Boys, I wish every person had a father like Luke, because I think he's a lawyer IRL. You don't like bread? Okay, if you have an allergy, I understand. If you don't, like, what happened? What happened to you? By the way, is it Sake Sarah or is it Sake Sarah? Wait, those both sound awful. Let me try. Hold on, you didn't hear that. Hold on, let me see if I can get this. Bread is like, honestly, bread is so good. Like, if you've ever had like sugary bread, like bread that's like sweet, and like, honey butter or like honey garlic butter, I could live off of that. Okay, hold on, let me get this. Sake Sarah. I think that's right. That's my final attempt. It's another opportunity for me to offend people by just like not having the ability to read names. But that's okay. You should try Tudor bread recipes. Oh, have you guys seen the channel where it's the guy who I think it's called Townsend, where it's a guy who does like historical recipes or whatever, and he just he uploads like, oh, this is how you make this recipe, and it's literally like a cookbook from the time, like 1700s or whatever. Like, I want to make those. Oh, why do I feel like I'm being pulled? No, Silky, we are not talking about grapes. Silky's gonna catch flack for that for ass fart. Silky's gonna catch flack for that forever. I watched that channel. See, babe. I knew that everyone. Wait, hold on. We go on this side. I knew that everyone here was based. Is he gay and blonde? Because if so, I know who you're talking about. I don't know if he's gay, but I think he's blonde. Wait, I'm gonna miss my exit. I'm thinking about like the gay and blonde. Silky just watched the animatic on stream yesterday. Did she like it? Wait, which one? Because if it's by Yuri or next door, like, there are a lot. Yuri has been working hard. Wait, is the Townsend guy actually gay? Oh, the crepe one. Oh, you know what's funny? You have a lot of catching up to do, huh, Marie? Have a good lurk, by the way, Roro. I think someone else went lurking. Have a good lurk. Oh, it's a cow. Have a good lurk, cow. The crepe one? Yeah, like, what do you think about that, Marie? Do you think that she's right? Do you think she's wrong? I want to know. Is crepe bread? There's shorts I've seen of a gay man who is blonde and he tries making recipes of older. Oh, I know who you're talking about. No, not him. It's a middle-aged 40-year-old guy who is like a big history buff, and he just he records himself making recipes. But I know who you're talking about. I don't know if he's gay though. I mean he has the trill, but like he doesn't have anything else, to my knowledge anyway. That's so sick. Yeah, it's like fascinating. This is a very interesting stream, I find. But yeah, Murray, for those of you who missed it, Silky Marunga, the wonderful archivist from the Traveling Researcher's Diary, once said to me that a crepe is bread, and in fact, I believe she still believes that crepes are bread, which is insane. She also believes that pancakes are bread and waffles are bread, I believe. The stream was very weird. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was a very interesting time. She does? She does. You know, this is one of the most important teaching moments I can have on stream. There's a lot of people that you meet in life that you're going to become friends with that are just going to be wrong about things, and you can't change that about them. You just have to embrace them. And despite the fact that Silky is just unimaginably wrong about that, you know, we still have to make sure that we appreciate her, you know, and respect her as a friend, you know?
Right.
I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. That's Silky for believing a crepe is bread. Oh. It's okay. It's fine. I'm a good driver. No, you punched them. But have you seen Silky? No, there's no way you could even like say a mean word to her. No way. I don't think it was okay. Hey, it is what it is. Oh, hi, Silky. I mean, I can kind of understand pancakes and waffles, but crepes, I don't know about that. Yeah, Silky is one of those people that, like, even if you had a vase that was given to you for thousands of years from your parents, right? And she knocked it over, like, willingly. She looked you in the eye like a cat and just went, push, and fell on the floor. You'd be like, it's okay. It's okay. It's Silky. It's okay, you know? And then you just forgive her, you know what I mean? Which is bad. But it's also, like, really good because she doesn't have a single bad bone in her body. So it's like, it's impossible for it's impossible for her to abuse that, you know what I mean? So, like, it's great. If I ever have to get in a car with you, I'm opening the door and commando rolling out. I mean, as long as you when you leave a car, if you roll out, you have a pretty high chance of surviving and not, like, getting hurt. But I mean, if you're gonna do it, make sure we're going under, like, 15 to 20 miles an hour. Otherwise, you become a ragdoll. Asphalt. That must be so funny every single time they drive past it. Depends on where you roll out. That's also true. That's also true. I mean, ultimately, diving out of the, like, passenger side, whatever side, like, driver side, not gonna end well. I mean, even if you go out the back, like, if you don't stick the landing perfectly, you're kind of screwed. And you're gonna lose some skin because you friction, you know what I mean? So it's generally speaking a good idea not to do it. But I mean, if you really want to get out, it works. Random, but my goal is to finish drawing my model by the end of your stream. Murray, I think you can do it. You know, I think of all the people, like, not of all the people, but of the people I know, you're among the elite of the people who can do that. Like, Jupiter was able to do her model. You're able to do your model. I think Silky's also, like, going crazy, too. Like, you got this. You got this. Move too fast and become a red paintball. See, you get it. Exactly. You don't want to be a red paintball. You don't. But I think you can get it. For sure, I think you can do it. I think like the only thing that will hold you back, actually, no, you don't, like, because normally you hold yourself back because you're like, you're a perfectionist, which admittedly, like, makes total sense, right? But the thing is that, oh wait, I was supposed to go that way, huh? Well, but because of the fact that you're on, like, a little bit of a time crunch, I think that you're gonna have to force yourself not to make those perfectionistic, like, choices, and you're gonna be just fine. You know, it's kind of interesting how realistic-ish this game. See, this is why you don't read and drive. It is nice, you know, it is pretty chill. Don't lose your head. I mean, Marie, I think, is, like, the most cool-headed person. One of the most cool-headed persons I know, for sure. I mean, sure, maybe her head will be steaming from how hard she's been thinking and working, but, like, she'll take a nap and she'll be just fine. She's a rubber bullet. She just bounces off stuff. She's good. But also, yeah, very much so based. Like, yeah, don't lose your head. You know, and also the thing is that, remember, that's a self-imposed deadline. A Marie Antoinette rep. That's a +2. That's okay. The fact I missed that. Byron, he did it again. Except he didn't hit the fan. He falls asleep on the windowsill and then he knocks over stuff. Like, I have a cup on my on a nightstand, basically. Well, I use it as a table, but it's basically a nightstand. And I have one cup on there, and that's the one cup he hit. Thankfully, it's empty, so he didn't knock anything over. Well, he knocked it over, but it didn't spill, so we're good. I do tend to take a nap and feel better in most situations. I'm the same way. If I'm working really hard or I'm really stressed and I need to, like, decompress, like, I remember very vividly some of the most stressful times in my life. I don't remember them a lot because of the fact that I just go to sleep after them and I'm completely fine. It's hilarious how well it works, honestly. Almost rear-ended the car in front of you because caused stress. It's fine. You're good. Should I like do some like juking like this? Like just to... Oh, okay, we're fine. We're fine. Don't worry about it. We're okay. Everything is okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Whew. We're good. We're good. Although I'm glad that I started stream at 1 p.m. instead of like earlier. I was gonna do it like way earlier, but the reason I didn't was because I had a neighbor that was using a leaf blower. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like I've used a leaf blower before. They did it for like 2 hours. I was like, why? Like, you don't even have a yard. Why are you leaf blowing so much? Like, what's going on here? And I've never gone out to talk to them because I'm like, ugh, people, you know what I mean? But like, I always want to know, what the hell are they doing? You know, it's like, what are they doing? They stopped like 20 minutes before stream, ironically. If I played that driving game, I would try to do every illegal road-based thing. I mean, I will say, like, I do get frustrated sometimes and I'll like smash into a cop car, but other than that, it's fine, you know? But we got to make some money. We're negative 2,252 pounds, which is, or euros, sorry. So we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful. To be fair, I'm terrified of driving and I'm still in the process of getting my license. I mean, having a fear of driving is completely legitimate. And honestly, the fact that we aren't as scared of it as most people normally aren't, that makes no sense. Most people are not as scared of driving, but honestly, they should be, because driving is terrifying, right? But the thing I can tell you, and this is legitimately good advice, is that if you're afraid of something, doing it over and over will literally delete that fear. Now, there are some things that are, sometimes they're rational or irrational fears, like me. Like, if I play horror games alone, I'm a baby. I don't want to play it. I want to Alt F4 and not do anything. But, you know, no matter how many games of those I play, like, it'll always exist, but it gets way easier, you know? I'm taking my permit test soon. I'm with it. Let's go. I'd be passing a good time. Yeah, I hope you guys both, like, whatever you guys are pursuing, whether it's like a regular license or like a commercial driver's license, I hope you guys get there. You know, just remember, like, in life, there are no such thing as no's. It's just not yet's. Except whenever, like, you have, like, well, what about this case? Like, yes, that's a no. But, like, come on. Like, I always find it so funny whenever I try to give, like, you know, overreaching, like, big advice for stuff. And then people are like, well, what if, like, in the case of, like, but what if they don't want tea? Then that means no, okay? Like, no, okay? Like, don't destroy my argument. Please just, like, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? It always stresses me out because I'm like, ugh, like, I'm always so worried about the logic of it. Is someone gonna pinprick it and just like dissect it? And it's like, no, don't do that. I don't want to do that. Oh, I forgot to grab my protein thing. Okay, another thing. I went to the store, and you know those clearance sections. By the way, it's kind of depressing that it's just a little itty bitty, like, small. I'll kill you. I'll teach you what inertia means. Anyway, I went to the store, and they only have like this little itty bitty thing, a little itty bitty like steel thing where they put stuff up for clearance. But this time they had like a chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla like protein shake that's like plant-based. The vanilla one tastes awful. The vanilla one is, ugh. The chocolate one is good if it's cold, and I was gonna grab that one before stream. I forgot though. I forgot. By the way, I'm not gonna lie to you. I really like doing EU streams. I think I'm gonna start doing them more like commonly. We'll see. I mean, the reason I don't is because like obviously like it's a lot of streaming. But I think my current strategy, which shout out my good friend for telling me like, yeah, why don't you just like stream for like 2 hours on Saturday and then do your normal Saturday stream so you don't like overstretch yourself. And I'm like, common sense? See, this is why I can't use it. My brain is dead. Man, we're hauling 87 miles an hour? Hell yeah. What's the fastest you've ever gone on a freeway? Or like the fastest you've ever gone in a car? The fastest I've ever gone was 127 miles an hour. Illegally, I should add. Legally. But 127, I'm not gonna lie to you, like 100 miles an hour, you gotta be locked in. Like if you're at 100 miles an hour, like you gotta be just like eyes open, you don't blink. You're just like, because any small thing can send you flying off. 127? I was only there for a little bit, but trust me, I was very, very happy to get down to 90, I'll be honest. I think my longest normal time is around 3 hours or so. Longest I've ever done one sitting is 6.5 hours. You know what's funny? The longest I've ever driven was like 19 hours. Because whenever I do road trips, I'm the type of guy that I'm timing myself with other people. Like, you know, when I pass a car on the side of the road, I'm like, or like next to me, I'm like, oh, I'm ahead of you. Like, I'm faster than you. And I try to get to my destination as legally and as quickly as possible. I don't ever go over the speed limit anymore. I'm old now. I'm really old now. But like, I hate stopping, not because of the fact that like stopping is unnecessary, but 99% of the time when you stop at the side of the road, or like, unless you get like, you go to 7-Eleven or something, right? Like, it's meh. I was referencing to streaming. The longest I've ever done was 24 hours. I do recommend if you have a bunch of friends. I was saved by having a bunch of friends like help me like survive, but boy, my usual drive was 18 hours during college for breaks. Oh my gosh. I was traveling across the country, so that's why I was driving like 18 hours a day, but a lot of it was because of the fact that there wasn't really a lot of like stops that were worthwhile. Like when I was driving through Appalachia, the East America, just pulling off the side of the road and looking out over the thing was insane. It was amazing. Just like, wow, these are mountains. These are awesome, you know? But otherwise, like, there wasn't really a lot of places to stop. Like, I feel like there needs to be a book. You know how, like, in the olden days, you know, you guys probably weren't born during this, but, like, there was books where you had to use maps, and whenever you went over a certain section, you need to find the next page that had that map on it. And it was never like, oh, well, if you're going north, go to this page. No, it never did that. But, like, you would have to guess what pages there are. Well, I think they should do that again, but actually, like, well. And then there should be, like, these are stops you should go to. And, like, they update it every year for newer places to open up. Like, you know, local spots that are like, oh, there's a river here, you know? Excuse me, Raz, how old are you? Because I'm willing to bet I'm older. Ha! That's a secret. Well, canonically, I'm over 1,000 years old. But, you know, I don't think that's an acceptable answer. You know? There was a road I like to call Why Is This Here Road? There's so many of those. The road had no rails, housing and foliage on all sides, and yet its speed limit was 80, and the freeway it led to was 75. Yeah, because it's like an expressway, right? See, yeah, Marie knows the official one. Marie is a true fan. 1462. Yep. Now, if you remove the 1-4, you get my actual age. So there you go. I'm technically a ghost, so that tracks. Amazing. See, very base. But yeah, driving, streaming, I mean, I think ultimately I forgot how to turn on there we go. One of the things that's most important when it comes to endurance with driving or streaming is literally just like, do you have friends or do you have things to do? Like, for example, whenever I drive, I have a playlist depending on how long the distance is. So like whenever I used to drive through like different cities for friends, and it was always around 3 hours to and fro. And I would have a playlist that was exactly 3 hours. And I still do that to this day. Unless like it's really long, that I just have like 3 hours and I loop it. But, you know, I'm also the type of guy that I can listen to the same song over and over and over. Like whenever I work during the day, I just choose a song and I right click loop it all day. It's kind of like my background music, you know, like you don't notice it, but it's there, you know? That's insane. ADHD, not me. Flipped over car, so my brother had to legally switch lanes to continue. Upside down on a trough. Yeah, once you get into like the non-city areas, there's so many things that happen. Do a flip? I think if I did that, that would be bad. I mean, keep in mind, we have minus $2,000. We're a bit poor, as they say. It's a bit problematic, but that's okay. But that is what it is, you know? But it's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But let's just enjoy the drive. We're just chilling out. Let me fix my posture a little bit. Oh, I'm driving. It's fine. Wait, maybe my tea is ready. Whew. Welcome in, FemCorps. How's it going? Welcome in. Just get a job. If only it was so easy. Did you hydrate when I redeemed it, sir? Yeah. I'll hydrate extra just for that. Oh, warm tea is so weird. Isn't it nice whenever you drink like, oversteer or understeer? Like whenever you drink like warmer liquids, like you feel it go down into your tummy and you're like, ooh, this is nice. Oh. And then like it only happens once and then you don't do it. I could redeem 4. You could, but I put a timer. You can only do a hydrate, I think, like once. Dude, we're not gonna talk about the fact I just like I just killed a family of 4 basically by that land change. Yeah. I'm not a dangerous driver. It's fine. I'm a very good driver. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Although I will say, I think my goal, right, is have you guys ever watched those videos of like camper vans and whatever? Like, you know how they get like they take like a random U-Haul and they buy it and they renovate it into a home. I think that's such a big scam. Ooh!
Go straight.
Move! Like they renovate it, right? The Asgore running over dress. Oh man, you reminded me of the song. Oh, the song that like headlight offense usage. Oh, we're not gonna talk about that. How do I turn on my? How do I turn on the? Oh, there we go. It's square. We're good. DUI. Not a why. Okay, my BGM is hopefully helping me, and it seems like it is because I don't have it in my head. Run into that truck? Yeah, no, I didn't run in. I didn't ram into it. I did. We're good. We're safe. Oh. Been a while since I watched one of those. Yeah. Ow! Anyway, okay. There is a guy who did a camping van thing for like, I think like 4 years ago when COVID hit. And he basically bought a van and he renovated it and he was using it to like wait out COVID. And like a year ago, he did a video where he said like it's a scam. And I always knew it was, because it's like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy the idea of like no rent, right? Like no taxes or anything on that. But the thing that sucks about it, I think what is really brutal, is the fact that not only is it the case that even if you have a really good camper van, like you have to go and empty out your poo box. You have to go like your gray water, as they say. And you have to do all this. And then like you can't sleep anywhere unless you're in the middle of nowhere. Like if you're in a city, like you have to drive out in order to find a place where you won't get arrested or like fined. Like if you try, like every city is different, right? But like if you try doing it in some cities where like they'll give you $1,000 fine, and it's like, bro, that's just rent, you know? I never heard someone call it gray water. Well, there's blue water, which is like drinking water. There's gray water, which is typically either like water you use for like showering, or I've seen, well, brown water is actually for what you know, for that. But you know, yeah, there's all different colors of the rainbow, as they say, right? One has brown in it. Oh man. But I looked at, because I was fascinated by it, because it's like there's a genuine desire that everyone has to be free, you know, channel your inner Eren Yeager. But there's no point in being free if the cost of it is too high, you know? Like I could get 9 credit cards and max them out. I'd be free, but like not really, you know? Did you hear that Chuck E. Cheese got arrested? What? They're still alive? They still function? I thought they went bankrupt. I thought brown water was supposed to be coffee. I mean, in the context of like normal conversation, sure. What's purple water? I don't think it exists, but if it was, yeah, cool. See, you get it. You get it. Sorry, I had to clear my throat there. But I've always like, there's the only, okay, here's the caveat. The only way that I would be fine doing like van life or whatever is if I was on a sailboat, right? Charles Entertainment Cheese. I can't believe you just used his government name. You didn't even use his rap name. That's insane. How could you do that? How could you do that? But you know, if it was a sailboat, sure, I could do that. Because like you're sailing, right? Like either you get sailing or you don't. Either you're like, you know what? I want to be in a hurricane on the top of the mast, screaming at the top of your lungs, like, you know, Lieutenant Dan. Okay, like either you get it or you don't. The loss of legs is optional in this, by the way. But like camping in a van, it's like, sure, it's great. It's out of respect. Are you telling me that we have to put respect on Charles Entertainment Cheese's name? That's incredible. My cousin enjoys owning a sailboat and sailing. I swear she's the richest one in the family money-wise. I mean, sailing a boat is not inexpensive, especially because things do fail time to time, but if you have like a lot of money and you can like put it in like a CD or something, like, yeah, like it'll pay for itself. And also like you get access to a lot of jobs you otherwise wouldn't get. Like there is if I were to be a sailor, like one of the things I would do is so on the bottom of boats, whenever you're sailing through, they get things called barnacles, which are these like, they're as tight as super glue, but they attach to the bottom of the boat and they feed off of it. It's kind of like how coral works. But a lot of people hate diving down and like scraping it off. I would love that. Are you kidding me? Absolutely love that. And they pay you a lot of money. Like if you find a job in an industry where people don't want to do, like if you're a sewer tech, right? Like they make bank. I knew a guy, I met someone who was a sewer tech, and he said he was clearing $30,000 a month to like clean up like sewage stuff. Like it's insane. And I'm like, wow, no wonder you're making that money. No one wants to do it, you know? Dealing with children is not easy. Ironically, dealing with children is one of the hardest things, especially if it isn't your kid. Because if it's your kid, you're like, I get it, it's my kid, right? But if it's like other kids, you're like, I can't punt them across the room. That's illegal. You know what I mean? And then they get paid like nothing. It's horrific. It's so weird how it works. He has put up with kids for decades. I remember Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese was great. Chuck E. Cheese was like one of those places, like, I've never had cheese pizza as good as Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know what it is. I need to find the recipe for it. If I can find the recipe for Chuck E. Cheese pizza and make it, I'll be happy. Wait, you can punt children across the room? Technically speaking, yes, but it's highly illegal. Like, highly illegal. I don't recommend it. No, not even if they're your own. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I get that. Like, I understand, like, people hating kids. I mean, I understand hating them for the bad things, but, like, I think it's just that they don't have that, like, thing in their brain where they see a kid and they're, like, they're lacking the, oh, they're adorable, you know? What if your child looks like Stewie Griffin? Honestly, like, there's a reason they have a thing where, you know, it's a face only a mother could love. You know what I mean? It's still your kid. Well, if your kid looks like that, then you're busted. You know what I mean? Oh, we're fine. Like their head looks like a football? Well, they need to, if they don't play football or if they don't do baseball, like they're missing out. You know? I don't know. I always had that thought. Like, what if, like, you know, like it'll ever happen? But let's enter La La Land here. Like, if I had kids, you know, like, what would happen if they had like a defect or something like that? Like, what if they had like a physical or mental condition or something like that? And honestly, like, it's one of the shortest conversations I had with myself, and I'm like, nothing changes. Like, okay, yeah, oh, like the medical bills are gonna be expensive, whatever, like, whatever, you know. I don't know, and I feel like it's kind of weird too, because it's like having kids running around, like, that's kind of the best thing. Like, whenever I'm really stressed, I have this thought in my head that I never tell anyone except, well, this is the first time I ever said it out loud, but I want to go to a playground and watch kids play because it allows me to realize, like, hey, my life isn't just my job or my stress, you know what I mean? Like, watching kids play is like one of the most soul cleansing things you could ever watch, ever. Because it's just like the innocence of like kids being kids is like the best thing ever. Because, excuse me, like, nothing is better in life than watching pure innocence be innocence, you know? Which I think is also one of the reasons, like, unironically, there is a reason. It isn't just a tangent. It's one of the reasons why I think a lot of people like watching Idols, because it's just like you're watching innocence you're watching like innocence at its maximum. You know what I mean?
You know that family you killed on a previous stream of this? They had a dog. The dog was left all alone because of what you did. He went into training and is now a rough assassin. He's currently hunting you. Beware and keep your eyes open. Don't blink. Never blink. You blink and you die. Good luck.
I'm dead. I blinked. Oh, Your house is cold, literally putting on a sweater. Oh, boo-hoo. Oh, you gotta put a sweater on. It's 95 degrees right now. Cry more, please. Like, please give me your weather. Please give me your weather. Actually, I don't know how hot it is. I just know it's hot. I know that if I move too much, I start sweating, okay? Like, it's so bad. I hate heat so much. I hate heat. I don't get it. I like watching cats. Okay, cats are a mixed bag. Because, like, cats are one of those things where, like, either they really are, well, okay, kittens, like 1 to 2 week old kittens, 100% get. Let me look at the weather now. My 70 degrees is 50 degrees. I want to be cold. Yeah, I like snow. I love heat. What's wrong? Like, what happened? Like, what is the genetic difference between me and you that makes you like heat? I hate heat. Any cats, even if they're being grumpy, they're still innocent. Okay, this is why Marie is perfect. Because that makes me seem like such a fool. Although, have you guys seen on TikTok there's a cat named Grumpus? There's like, it's an old cat that looks so raggedy and like just tired, but it's just like Grumpus has blah blah blah. And I love Grumpus or whatever his name is. I close the patio and move the fan. One of us is a reptile, duh. I know, like I can't handle that. Like, I need to have snow once a year. I need to have like fairly temperate summers. Like if it's really hot a few weeks, like okay, that's not a big deal. We're fine. But like all the time, no, I couldn't handle that. Nuh-uh. Too much. Way too much. If you had to be a reptile, what would you be? I think I'd be an iguana. Wait, are iguanas reptiles? Guys, do we know? I'm fighting for my life trying to draw a hat. Help. Have you tried like looking at a hat and just like drawing it? How to piss off an artist 101. Just like, you know what? Yeah, we'll do that. You sure you want snow once a year? You sure? Because Canada has snow once a year, lasts for 6 months, but it doesn't. Well, like it shouldn't last for 6 months, right? Like if it's for a few months, like that's fine. Sometimes just looking at an object doesn't. You know what I know? It's funny. I went a little bit too. You know what's funny is I said that knowing it would anger Cloud. Screw you. Yeah, exactly. I knew that would have that response. Like it's just beautiful, isn't it? Talk to this skirt. Fair. Missouri weather sucks. It snowed in April once. Also, I had a Christmas that was 70 degrees. Yeah, I feel like if you don't have a white Christmas, it sucks. You know what I mean? You just need to look at it right. I'm getting tired. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Where do I park it? Oh. Whoops. Whoopsie. Also, it's your hat, Marie. Explain yourself. Marie's hat is actually really nice because it's symmetrical. What do you mean? Wait, is it because of the details? If so, I can understand the details. But if it's like just the shape itself, like, what? Are you okay, Cloud? Like, do you need coffee? Kind of. Where do you need it? We got this. Okay. I think we got this. I think I can do it. Okay, this is not good. I'm getting the brim. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. They have a similar one on Amazon for reference. That's actually impressive. Also, Marie does a lot of commissioned art. So, like, there is no shortage of, like, poses, too. I'm gonna go AFK to vacuum my house. I should get some chores. Let's go, yeah. Have fun doing some Saturday chores. Okay, let's see if I can get this right. Hey, it worked. Okay, I need to go a little bit further forward. Can I clear it? Ah, there we go. Okay, need to straighten the wheel. Okay, we're good. Okay, hold on. Beep. Ah, I kinked it a little bit too early. That's okay. We can always go again. But also, it's Zaw's fault they made the hat first. I mean, you are right. Okay, let's just go a little bit less aggressively. Okay, now we can really... Okay, there we go. That's perfect. I messed up the angle by like 2 degrees. I'm getting tired. That's fine. Hey, there we go. Now that's what I call perfection. Now I have to kind of guess and hope it's straight. Okay, it's a little bit off center, but that's fine. This is within acceptable range of being crooked. Let's like straighten it a little bit. There we go. Now that's what I call perfection. Oh, it's T. There we go. Gameplay at its fine. You get it, Dusty. Show results. We got, how much did we get? 30,000. Let's go. We're almost poor, or almost not poor. Just in time. We gotta go for just in time, clearly. Oh. Okay, we just need to get to a rest station, then we can take some quick jobs. God, this car! This car. I'm trying. I'm holding up my controllers, if you can see it. I'm holding the accelerator. It's not doing anything. Although this is my... Come on, just... Everyone lead forward. Everyone lead forward. Is that game free? If so, what platform? It's Euro Truck Simulator. It's on Steam. It's on... Or PC, Xbox, and PS4, I believe. Or PlayStation, but... it is pretty expensive whenever it's not on sale. So I would definitely recommend, if you want to... I would recommend waiting for a sale, but if you're like, you know what, hold on. If you're like, I really want to play this game, you can get it on Steam right now. There we go. Let's get some rest. Whew, okay, now we can go and get some quick jobs. I got it for €2 in a sale. Yeah, the summer sale, I got it for... Well, not summer sale. I actually bought it full price because I'm an idiot. But, let's see. 49,000. Something shorter. Yeah, let's take some cars from Austria to France. I remember the summer sale, and I was like, I should get these games. And I was like, I don't want to get these. I don't want to play these. And then the moment that the sale ended, I was like, oh, I want these, like, these games. And I'm like, I'm going to grab a quick snack, Beer B. Make sure you tell us what you get and when you come back. Make sure you guys remind me to ask Dusty, like, what they got.
Turn right.
Ooh. I mean, it basically can be free if you're patient enough, but yeah. I'm trying to hold back on buying games. Like, I want to be more, like, money conscientious, because I feel like my sin is that I buy a lot of games and I only play them for, like, an hour or two, and I kind of hate it. So it's like, I don't want to do that.
Turn left.
I want to, like, buy a game and play it a lot. The one game that I was thinking about buying, but I didn't buy, which I wish I did, was Claire Obscura or whatever, or Expedition 33 or whatever. That was a mistake. We all need to get the same snack for maximum immersion. Yeah, like, what? Yeah, exactly. It's like... You know, I'm thinking of doing it, like, not now, but not like a mukbang, but just like a lunch stream or whatever. Just like, hey, let's have lunch. Like, it'll be on like a Tuesday or some shit, and just like, hey, everyone, let's go get Burger King, you know, or something like that. Something where, like, it's all the same. Like, let's get McDonald's and compare our orders and just eat and, like, talk. Just like the first, like, 20 minutes of stream is just me talking because you guys are eating. And then the moment that I start eating is when you guys start talking. I'm going to run it. It's okay. I'm a runner. I'm a track star. It's okay. Who needs laws? Speaking of, I haven't had fast food in a while, which kind of sucks. I need to like, I think one of the things that's really sucky about, like, not necessarily getting healthier, but like choosing better options, I guess, is the fact that you kind of don't have your normal, like, oh, I'm gonna have, you know, a Big Mac today.
Exit right.
But every time, like, I do go to McDonald's, I will say I am always happy. Like, the fries there, there are very few establishments that I can say that beat them. Oh, welcome back. What snack did you get? I'm curious. Like, I think the fries at McDonald's, in terms of regular fries, are S tier. I don't think there's really any other fast food chain that comes close to it at all. I think that there are other chains that have like different fries, like maybe like sweet potato fries or like garlic butter fries or something like that. But man, I'm starting to get hungry. But like they don't have anything as good. They just don't. It's simple as. They're like there's no. I mean, unless someone's like, oh, you're wrong. But like I really want to know like what place has better fries than McDonald's, you know? But then again, I mean like that's just a small thing, right? Strawberry Nutri-Grain bar. You know what's funny is that I love those. Like I haven't bought them in a while, but I remember I used to be able to buy them in bulk. Like they would sell this massive like box of it. Maybe it was at Costco. And they were like, yeah, we'll give you like 40 bars for like $10. And I'm like, these can't be good for you. And they're like so sweet as well. It's like, oh my God. Which is probably why I stopped buying them, because I'm like, there's no way this is a healthy food if it's this sugary, you know? Southburg. Ah, get to lean back in my chair a little bit, just relax, nothing crazy. Nice calm drive, nothing crazy. Oh, hi Byron. Oh, Byron, you almost got me killed. Rest station. Have you had the cooking Nutri-Grain bars? They're so good. No, I haven't. I haven't really had like, I haven't had a lot of stuff. I feel like there's a lot of things I just haven't had yet. And it is what it is, you know what I mean? EU. I'm not gonna lie, because we've driven around in Eurotruck a lot. There's only a few countries I would consider going to based upon Eurotruck alone. The United Kingdom for sure, because it's just like beautiful. Even though like it all looks samey, it's just like, it looks like it's a fun drive, you know? And the fact it only takes like 6 or 7 hours to go from like Scotland to London is wonderful. Actually, can someone do like a Google map from like London to Aberdeen, Scotland? Or Glasgow, whatever you want to do. Like, I want to know how long that drive is. Because it can't be longer than 12 hours. There's no way. Like, I feel like it's way shorter than that for sure. And we're just driving. Just chilling. I like this car, the DAF. Ah, it's amazing. They use natural sugar, so it's very weak, but it's good. Nice. I mean, the thing that sucks about sugar, and this is what really is annoying, is that any natural sugar, if it isn't found in like fruits or whatever, like it's not good for you. Like I talked to a doc about that, and he was like, yeah, no, like it's healthier than if you were to have like, you know, cane sugar or whatever, but it's still not as good for you. Like if 7 hours, 400 miles, that's it. You know, there are people in London that have never seen their family in Manchester because, oh, it's a 2-hour drive. Ooh. You work 8 hours a day. Like, come on. Sure, it's work, but it's 8. You can literally get from the beginning of London to Aberdeen, Scotland in 7 hours. You know, like, come on. Size an American. We're weak. What can I say? It's not weak. It's just like, you guys don't want to see your family. You're just like, nah, screw them. They suck. I don't want to deal with that. That's silly. You know? I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. Like, if it's really annoying family, I 100% get that. But if it's like, oh, it's my niece or nephew, it's like, well, unless you don't like them. If you're like, I don't care, like, I get that. But if you love your niece or your nephew and you don't see them because it's 2 hours away, like, man, that's not weak. That's just like bad genetics, right? Like everyone in the UK just like, they can't handle that. Like that's unfortunate, right? I had a job once where my commute was 1 hour. So it's like, that's insane. So I drove an hour to and an hour back just to get to work. The place I didn't want to go. You know what I mean? It's insane. I like this drive though. Very calm. Take some time to enjoy the silence of the engine and the BGM as I drink some, as they say. Oh, hold on. My OBS is a bit brokey. Oh, that's why I didn't see the hydrate, Micah. Was because of the fact that like my activity feed wasn't refreshing. Whoopsie. Sorry, Roro. I also missed the did you know fact. But yeah, no, I mean, did you know that whenever you take pure potassium. Like if you actually like they sell potassium concentrate. If you drop that in water, it explodes. Brother, if my job needs you to move, anything an hour or above is considered an unreasonable commute, and they will pay your rent to move. You got a nice job. That's a nice job. Yeah, in America, if you have a 2-hour commute, they're just like, eh. All right, get a new job. Like, all right, whatever. Like, not my fault you live there. Jack in the Box or In-N-Out? Okay, I will say it depends on my mood, right? If I'm in the mood for burgers, In-N-Out. If I'm in the mood for tacos, Jack in the Box. Because the only thing I get from Jack in the Box, I don't know if they make them anymore, but the bacon monster tacos or whatever, it was bacon, it had mayonnaise, or no, it wasn't mayonnaise, it was a white sauce, lettuce, and meat, and that slapped. That was the only thing I ever bought from In-N-Out, as well as their like super large like Cokes. But that was a long time ago. In-N-Out, I mean, the double-double, the animal fries is goated. I will say the animal fries is kind of overrated. It's not as good. The animal fries from In-N-Out is not as good as people say it is. But the burgers are amazing. They're so good. Are they better than McDonald's? Yes, but not by much. It's not like so much where it's like you're missing out, you know what I mean?
Turn right.
How about their ads? Yeah. How about them ads, huh? God, my cats hate the vacuum. My long-haired cat was glaring at me the whole time. You know what's funny is that Byron doesn't really care. Like, I don't vacuum, like, so commonly that, like, he gets stressed out. But whenever I do, he just kind of goes to the other side of the room and stares at me like... like, what is this thing? Because he doesn't understand the concept of a vacuum, you know? Never had any of those because it's not in my neck of the woods, Canada. Have you had Culver's? Just because he wants to try. Yeah, I do find it funny that there are cats who, like, whenever they see a vacuum, like, they want to get vacuumed too. Oh, we're going up a hill, huh? Yeah, there we go. I was like, why are we losing RPM here? Like, the vacuum to be vacuuming. Wait, not the vacuum, the engine. I'm brain dead. What can I say? What can I say? Has it already been an hour? Oh my gosh. Afternoon streams are wild. But Euro Truck is one of those games that I can just sit here and play for like 3 hours, no problem. It's so good. Who isn't? Oh man. Don't even know what that is. Culver's is like a Midwestern thing. It's like a Midwestern chain. I'm trying to think, is there any unique like almost like Canadian cuisine that is like fast food? Like McDonald's is pretty universal, right? Do a flip now? Nah. I remember there was a stream we did with Eurotruck where people could pay me like 20 bits and I would like crash or something. That was a fun stream, but we actually need the money. We actually need the money, so we can't do that.
Yo, low key sleeping on Huddle House.
Huddle House? Interesting. Oh, Huddle House is a Canadian thing, right? I've never been, but I want to. Isn't Huddle House like an IHOP, but like better? Take that Apex. Let's go, Pog. I mean, admittedly, like, one of the things I want to do if I ever travel the world is try out all the cuisine that's there. Just not even like as a matter of like, oh, what's better or what's worse. It's merely the case of like, what is actually good, what is actually bad, and then I can tell you why, right? Like In-N-Out, if you've had Whataburger, it's the superior Whataburger. So if you've had Whataburger, you don't really need In-N-Out. But if you've had In-N-Out but you haven't had Whataburger, you know, like, that's basically what it tastes like, you know?
Keep left.
Nothing much to see here, my G. I mean, if Englishmen discovered the concept of salt and pepper, I think we'd be fine. It is ironic, though, that, like, the most famous chef in the world, Gordon Ramsay, is British. Home of the most naturally, like, bland cuisine. It's very fascinating. You guys are really good. Is it because you guys don't taste anything until you're, like, 18 and you get a job and you can actually afford, like, French food? That, like, you guys are so good at cooking? Is that what's going on here? Like, is that what's actually happening? We have it labeled as baby burger, mama burger, teen burger, papa burger, grandpa burger, but over your neck of the woods is completely different. What an interesting naming scheme. Yeah, we just call it like it is. It's a double cheeseburger with bacon. That's the Baconator. You know, and the Baconator Junior is one with one less patty, you know? Like, we keep it simple. Now I want... You know what's funny? I'm glad that I thought of, like, having food in the afternoon, but it's fine. Okay, now my Caster Labs is telling me that my YouTube stream died. Are we good? Okay, we're good. We're good. Excellent. I haven't missed any chat. I'm alive. We're good. Whew, there we go. We go for a drive. It's a very, very calm drive. You know, I feel like this is a game that you play to test out if your playlist is good or not. You know, like you play this to figure out whether or not it's worth your time to actually play it. We need more flippa. You know what's funny is that if there was an actual good reason to flip, I would flip for sure. But the problem is that we literally are so broke it's bad. Like our entire car is going to require like 90,000, I think, to repair it. So it's kind of bad. And we've got 8 hours and 31 minutes, which is like, I think it's like an hour drive, if I'm not mistaken. In like IRL, it'll take an hour for us to get there. So I'm just going to enjoy the drive. There's apparently a fire on the side of the road. Let's rubberneck it real quick. Gas tank on fire. Amazing. Amazing. But we're going to get there fast. We're going to get there as fast as humanly possible. The lion does not concern himself with conventional traffic laws. Okay. And damn it, I'm a lion. Or rawr, as they say, you know. I can't think of any other fast food chains that are Canadian that all made it to the USA besides Tim Hortons, but all Canadians don't like Tim Hortons anymore. Yeah, I think that Canadian cuisine is very distinctly different from American cuisine. Like, even though we're next door neighbors, like, there are so many unique differences to it all that is actually kind of fascinating. I wish DJ was here, because DJ would definitely have, like, an informed opinion. Like, for sure. Because, like, he could probably, like, explain all the details as well, which is very fascinating. Like, me, I'm a simple guy. I'm just like, you know, I just want to eat food that's good. Like, I don't really think about it, you know? Like, a ribeye steak goes good with rice. It may not make sense, but it does. It's amazing. By the way, did I tell you guys my doctor told me to stay away from red meat? Or not stay away, but reduce my intake. And I'm like, my brother in Christ, that's one of my greatest joys. Like, I quit coffee. I quit sugary drinks. I quit soda. I quit that. And you're telling me the one thing I have left, which is steak, you're telling me I need to eat less of it? My brother in Christ.
Keep left.
Why? Like, my chicken intake has shot through the roof. I unfortunately am one of the people that listen to their doctors. Unfortunately. So, like, I'm like, oh, I want to do steak and rice today. I'm like, I can't. So I've been limiting it to, like, at least, like, minimum, not minimum, but, like, maximum once a week. I thought all they eat was maple syrup. You know, maple syrup is a very versatile thing. Like, it's kind of insane that you can do so much stuff with maple syrup. Like, you can make a sauce out of it. You can make a drink out of it. You can do it's great. You're doing good. I'm trying. My doctor looked at me and was like, yeah, you need to,
Turn right.
you need to,
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
whoops. Do you guess what? I know what poutine is. I know I wouldn't like it though. Anyway, we're gonna ignore that.
Keep right.
A Quebec French dish. I haven't tried it, but I've seen people eat it. I'm like, these flavors don't work. That's a cop I just... That's a cop I just literally just went by. Get out of the way, Grandma. Get out of the way. Oh my God, can you go any slower, dude? Oh my God. Was that my, like, you're about to hit something, slow down thing? A little bit too late if you're there. Just finished my model, layer merging time. Let's go, Marie. I'm very proud of you. I'm sorry you wouldn't like it. I mean, like, the ingredients are, by themselves, like, okay, that makes sense. But it's, yeah, like, but gravy on fries is just too much, I think. I mean, the cheese and French fries makes sense. But, like, the gravy, I don't know. I think I just actually have to try it. Like, it's something that I don't need to knock. I need to try it before I knock it. You know what I mean?
Keep right.
Wait, what's going on here? Oh, I see. The map was confusing me. Oh, hello. Hello, Casablanca. I mean, I think it also depends on the gravy. Like, I think I haven't tried it before, by the way, but I think if I were to try it, the gravy would be the make or break for sure. And if it didn't have, how do I put this? If it didn't have like really good gravy, it'd be bad, you know? But otherwise, like, it's just decently good. Why are we so slow? Maybe it's because of the fact that I slammed this into the wall at like mock Jesus. That's okay though. We're only able to manage 49 miles an hour. Is it because we're on an incline? I don't know. I'm so scared. Like, did I damage the engine? I'm sad. Ah! That's okay though. Although, congratulations, Marie. I mean, you finished your model and you just have to merge the layers. That, I believe, is either going to be the hardest or the easiest part. I'm hoping that it's the easiest part, but we'll see. Literally, we'll see. Although I am excited. That is going to be that's the thing I'm looking forward to today, is the TRD stream. That's going to be fun. Then I need to rig, but thank you. Ah, well, you know, of the animation, or like the art part, I hope the merging is going to be nice and easy. But the rigging is always, I feel, going to be just difficult, no matter what. You don't get to see the model until next Saturday, though. That's fine. I wasn't expecting that. I was just like, I'm just saying that I'm excited to see you guys like stream and have fun. I need my kino, as they say. My what is it called? Like, whenever you watch something and like you feel better about, not better about yourself, but just like, you know, like I was saying earlier about like how you watch like kids like play on playgrounds. Like, there's just something nice about idols being idols. You know what I mean? But indeed, I agree with Silky. Good work, Murray. Good work. Oh, almost met Jesus. Don't want to do that. I mean, I love to meet the guy, but I don't want to do it before I'm supposed to. You know, I don't want to skip the line on that one. Not that I ever skipped the line anyway. I feel like if you skipped the line when you were younger, I feel like you're worse off in life because like karma's biting you in the butt. Why not? Because then I'd be dead. You know? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'd love to talk to Jesus and stuff, but like, I'd be dead, you know? And I don't think I'll ever get to talk to him, but like, I got so many questions. Oh! Let's ignore that. Ah. My responses are slow because I'm... No, you're good. I got you, though. You're right. We're good. I'm a good driver. Don't worry about it. I think you know, I'm glamping back to, like, the previous conversation about sailboats. I could definitely sail, 100%. Yeah, just pain, Pecco.
Get ready to turn right.
Sorry, the cop wasn't going. There we go. We paid the toll. Let's go. Just I kind of understand people who just like honk the horn the moment it turns green, because it's just so funny. Because like, imagine you're sitting at a red light and immediately it goes off. Like, you're just trolling other people. Like, it pisses off people so much, but like, you know, it's funny. What a hell of an intersection to turn into. Man, that's easy to kind of mess up. Woo. He's gonna hit you with a ticket, my man? Nah, it's fine. You need to understand that I know how to talk to the police, okay? Waka waka samanamina la coegua. This is for Africa. They just, the moment they hear that, they're like, oh, Shakira? They let me go. It's just how it goes. You don't need to worry about it. Ah, man. I love driving. Driving is fun. I will say, like, I could not drive professionally. Like, I couldn't drive for a living. I think that if I were to drive, like, well, I could, but I'd need to be home, like, please don't turn all the way to the right. I'd need to be home by the end of the day. Like, I couldn't be away from home for, like, longer than a few days. If he says papers, you say scissors and win. That may work on me. You never know. On the cop, I don't know. Maybe. Next time I get pulled over, I'll try that. I'm like, hey, like, If he's like, oh, I'm gonna write you a ticket, I'm like, hey, how about we do rock, paper, scissors? If I win, you let me go. One try. No redo. If we tie, we have to do another one, like a tiebreaker. And we go until we win, or like someone wins. I'm gonna try that. I'll report back. I hope I never get pulled over again, but you know, like, yeah, it is what it is. That does remind me of the time I did get pulled over and actually got issued a ticket. It was wild because I was only like, I think I was going, I still had the ticket stamp because I thought it was so funny. Because I was like, ah, great. It was, I think I was going 75 in a 60 and everyone else was going 70, but I think he just chose me because I was the closest one. And I remember like he pulled me over and I was so distraught at the time because I'd never gotten a ticket before. Like I was like, oh God, like and by the way, it was one of the most stressful times of my life. And I was just like, oh, great. Another thing to add on to it. And I remember the cop like handed me the citation and like, just sign this. It's a thing saying you'll show up to court. And I'm just like, why did you choose me? And he didn't answer and he just walked away. And I'm like, great. Okay. Cause like, I was like, of all the people you could have chosen, why me? I was in the slow lane, by the way. I wasn't passing anyone. I was just in the slow lane going 75. I don't know. I guess he needed his quota. I don't know. I pled no contendere and it didn't matter. So, but it's just so funny to me. It's just like funny as hell that like there's cops who are just like, I gotta hit my quota. Which, by the way, isn't it insane that there are cops that have quotas for tickets? Like, bro, your entire agency is citizen funded. Like, why do you need to make money? You know, like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe there is a good legitimate reason. I don't know what it is though. But yeah, fun fact, like, there is more than 2 pleas in America. There is more than just not guilty and guilty. You can do nolo contendere, which is a fancy term that says no contest, which means that like you just accept that they give you the ruling of as if you were guilty, but you get to say you've never been guilty of anything before. It's really nice with insurance. It's like, have you ever pled guilty to anything? No. And my insurance rate stays low. Fun fact, not advice. Don't recommend doing it. Never take advice from me. Never any advice. You shouldn't do that. Although it would be funny, like imagine you're like a VTuber, right? And you're like a lawyer and you give like legal advice, or not even legal advice. Like you give actual legal advice, but you say it's for entertainment purposes, right? Like, I think it would be funny if someone actually tried suing you for like giving you the wrong opinion, right? He's lying, great advice. See, it's entertainment purposes only. Like, how would that go? Like, how would you sue someone you don't know the name of? Like, how are you like, there's no, like, it's so funny. Like, maybe you could send a subpoena, right? To Twitch and like try to figure out who I am. But it's like, yeah, they're not going to do that. Like, good luck. But that would be funny. Just like, imagine actually suing a VTuber because they gave you bad advice. Like, that is the ultimate low blow. Like that, I mean, if someone has that happen, like they are able to go on Twitter and just rant like hundreds of threads. 50 miles per hour overspeed would be a very expensive ticket here, maybe even a driving ban. It's not, I mean, it was like, I think it was like $100 of a ticket I think I had to pay, and then take like a driver's course, which I did in 30 minutes. Because the answers were like, whenever you're at the light, do you have a protected right turn? No. Move on. Also, you can cheat them too. Like, I found that out. I was like, I wonder if like I can find a rubric for this like company's like driving thing. And you know what? There was. And I actually had it pulled up while I was taking it. I didn't need it. There was one question where I was like, well, it could be both. Like, it could be one or the other. But it's like they were both technically right, but one was more right. And I was like, I wonder if like this is the more right one. And the thing I had that had all the answers was like, yeah, this is the right one because of this. And I'm like, oh, okay, so fair enough. I hate questions that have like more than one right answer and they want you to find the rightest answer. Because it's like, okay, like that makes sense, I guess, but like my brain just doesn't work very well. I have zero capacity for logical reasoning or puzzles. I mean, and if you've seen my streams with puzzles, you know I'm not lying to you. Rinks Jinx. What does that mean? I don't know what that means, Cal, but I'm grateful that you told me that, because now I can ponder what RHX means. Some people get like, I'm sorry, what? Some people get 100,000 plus euro tickets because it's tied to income? What if you're unemployed? Do you just not get like a ticket? That's a flawed system if you're unemployed and you still have to pay. Like if the fine is commensurate with your salary, then if you don't have any money, like then you're literally just punishing a random dude for, oh, I probably should have saw them, but they were in my blind spot admittedly, and I wasn't looking for them. But that is kind of funny, honestly. Like 100,000 euros. There is some minimum? Interesting. Are you just hitting your keyboard, or is that your cat? There is some minimum? Interesting. That's so dumb. I almost said something political. The Raz sensor is going in max. Like, you guys have no idea. There's so many things that I have opinions about that I don't give my opinion on, and it's just like, it's the right call. It's the correct decision, but it's just like, damn, you should say it? Well, no, I'm good. Like, the last thing I want to do is become a drama VTuber or like a VTuber that talks about IRL stuff, because no one cares about it. Like, sure, if you care about the particular issue, sure, you'll care about it, but it's like, you know, like, it's too polarizing. Like, there's no benefit to it. Like, sure, like, you get the opportunity to say what you want, but then you just alienate your audience, and then not only that, but no one cares, and it doesn't matter. That's the thing about it that sucks the most. It doesn't matter. Like, even if everyone in the world cared about what I thought, it doesn't matter what I think, you know? Like, because at the end of the day, I've always had the opinion that you should come up with your own decisions. And I don't want to influence it. The last thing I want to do is be responsible for a political decision of another person, unless, like, it's something where, like, they're just wrong on something, and, like, I never tell them they're wrong. If I see someone who has, like, an incorrect opinion, I'm not like, oh, you're wrong about this. What I'll do is I'll give them the information, and I will give them, like, hey, like, this is what the information is, and then let them try to figure it out. If they're not able to figure it out, it is what it is. You lost cause, right? But if you present the information to people and you let them come to their own decisions, typically speaking, like, they'll switch away, like, 90% of the time. Because I will say, there's a lot of people who just, like, choose their politics off vibes, which I think is insane. Like, I met someone who believed that, like, socialism was, like, the best thing in the world. And I told them, like, hey, have you ever read Marx? And they're like, who's Marx? And I'm like, okay. That's the worst you're gonna get from me. That's the worst you'll get. I mean, admittedly, though, like, I've always, anytime Marx has come up, I've always dunked on him. Who's Marx? Karl Marx. The guy who wrote the Communist Manifesto. That's when you walk away. Yeah, it's like, he wrote Das Kapital, you know. It's like, if you want true socialism or true communism, which is basic, well, Jean-Jacques Rousseau was the original guy that coined it. He stole it from Jean-Jacques Rousseau and then refined it for a governmental system. Because Rousseau, I believe, it's been a while since I read him, but Rousseau basically had a system where his big gripe was the fact that everyone was a monarchy at the time. And he wanted a system that didn't allow monarchies and systems of totalitarian governments to really oppress people. So instead of, like, choosing a happy medium like a republic or a democracy, he decided that it would be a good idea to like, just give like absolute mob rule democracy, like everyone is important. But the problem with that is that it didn't make a lot of sense, and it didn't make a lot of sense at the time, and it still doesn't now, because the entire point of, like, everyone mattering is that you need a ruling class. But if you have a ruling class, then you're not equal. That's, like, one of the reasons why communism is such a fascinating concept, whether it's a social thing, whether it's a government thing, because it's like, the whole premise of communism is the fact that, like, everyone's equal. But if you have a ruling class, there's people that you're not equal. If you're not a part of the ruling class, you're not, you know, like, there's no equality. I don't know, it's very funny. But then it just turns into a monarchy, which is literally the thing it was made to, like, replace. Which is, it's very ironic how history is. Drift? I don't know how to drift in a semi-truck. But yeah, anyway, I will dunk on Marx all day. 100%. That's about as far as I go, though. The most political I'll ever get is right there. Dunking on Marx. The arguments against it is crazy, too. Because, like, I won't go into it because I know you guys don't care. But like I said, this is another thing. This is why politics don't matter. This is why VTubers should shut the fuck up about politics. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Like, I remember there was a guy who made his entire thing like politics, and his takes were just like insane. Like, you know how some people on the internet, when they're drama VTubers or political VTubers, like they just have insane opinions because if they had like lukewarm takes, like no one would listen to them. It's kind of insane to me. Like, I will say, like, if you're doing journalism, you know, like you're actually just reporting on what's going on without like major bias, like that's fine. But most drama, like most channels that do like news, they're pretty bad about it. Which is one of the reasons I don't really watch them. I used to watch them a little bit because they actually gave you information that was relevant to what's going on, but now they're just kind of bad. What they do is they take the information about what's going on and they get their, you know, they get information from like, you know, like behind the scenes stuff, but then they make like assumptions and deductions based upon it. And I'm like, that makes no sense. And that's the reason why like drama tubers are so bad, especially with like the V Shoujo stuff. I won't go too into it, right? But like the people trying to report on that, it was awful. Like, it was just, some of it was wrong. Some of it was just like clearly made to piss people off. It was like, what? Why? I do that. That makes no sense. All right, there's the reset. We're back. We're back, guys. We're back on the road again. Time to politics. What a bad metric. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep because I'm just like relaxed. Let me do it for you. Maybe. Misinformation is so easy nowadays. I mean, the problem as well, I think this is like the actual issue. The problem with misinformation is the fact that no one really checks it. No one really like actually sits down and checks, is this true? No, like nowadays, if you have a false allegation, all you need to do is make the false allegation and people will believe you. It's insane. And I'm not trying to say something asinine, like, for example, like, oh, don't believe victims. No, I'm saying 100% believe them, but hold them to a rigor where they need to, like, you know, like, do something about it. Because if you just say that someone is something, that's not good enough. Like, it opens the door and it forces everyone to walk through it and do everything, but a lot of people will just throw that out and no one cares. And it's so horrific. And then, like, the people who get those allegations against them, they're always known for that, even though it's been clearly proven to be false. Back in my day, we didn't believe what was posted on the internet. Same. I mean, as time goes on, less and less information on the internet is like reliable because it's all secondhand or third hand, you know? Like, unless you get the video or the photo of it, like it's unreliable in my opinion. It's kind of insane how easy it is to lie and just like frame the truth in a different manner. It's nutty. But that's why, like, you have to be really good at like discerning between the lines. Like, if you have something going on, you need to look at it yourself, you know? But everything on the internet is real. It's real, but that doesn't mean it's reliable. You know, just because something exists doesn't mean it's good. You know what I mean? Don't even get me started on the AI Google results. I mean, the AI Google results, when it works, is actually really nice. I really like it. Like, whenever you're searching for like, hey, can you tell me when this restaurant opens, and it'll, you know, give me a thread of this, like, it's fairly decent information. But if you're making like a decision about your worldview, yeah, you should not let anyone influence that. Did you guys see the guy that wasn't let into the country because he saw in the AI overview that he didn't need a visa? Well, that's basically what happens. Like, it's so, like, it's like people who represent themselves in court, right? It's like they screw up their case beyond like comprehension, and then they get upset that they're like, oh, I couldn't do it. Like, there's a reason they force lawyers to go to school for 3 years and they force them to get like certified, just like a doctor. There's a reason it exists. That's why, you know, hey, I'm just going to repeat what I said before. Even if you can't afford a lawyer, get one from Craigslist, you know? At least in the criminal way, like, you get a right to one. You don't have to pay for one. But public defenders are kind of like Cracker Barrel boxes. Like, you don't know what you're going to get, you know? If you get a younger attorney, maybe you'll be fine. But if you get an old, like, if the dude shows up to like your court with like baggy pants, it's over. Just it's over. You know what I mean? It's more than 3 years for lawyers. Yeah, it's a lot. Rosie and oh. But I mean, like, AI, I mean, I hate AI and I love AI because AI is one of those things where whenever it's used in a context to aid humanity is amazing. It's wonderful. But in every other context, it's just a poison. And I really hate that because it's damaging. Well, honestly, with education, it's going to be a big deal. Like, I feel like there's going to be a major revolution within systems of education and so on that's going to have to step down on it. Because people are just not doing anything. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but the thing is that AI is meant to aid, not replace. And what people are doing is they're noticing that it can replace it, so they're not letting it aid them instead. Like, if I were back in college and AI was as bad as it is now, I would use it to aid myself. Like, for example, word choice or sentence verb agreement, or, you know, like things that help me, like, how do I phrase this? Like, that's fine. But I mean, even that by itself is not good, you know, because instead of coming up with it yourself, you're being assisted. So it's a double-edged sword. Either you're a purist or you accept it. Like, I feel like a middle ground is going to be really hard to have. It'd be cool if AI, if it was like more like Star Wars robots, but it's not. I mean, we're getting there, you know, like the Tesla Optimus or whatever is getting pretty close to actually being viable as a replacement for like very brute manual labor. But the thing as well, as it always has been, is, you know, it's going to take a lot of regulation and a lot of hope and prayer that it isn't abused to high hell. I don't think it's supposed to make that sound. I mean, I don't even know, like, who's the closest for that in terms of, like the robots. Falling asleep, apparently. Okay. A friend streamed the Meg, and I watched it because of Jason Statham. I mean, based. You know, you gotta have your Oshis, right? Oh, God, the mirror. Wait, hold on. I can... There we go. I can actually see now. Oh, wrong way. It's all flipped in my brain. It's okay. I think we'll be fine, though. God, I gotta correct it. Okay, I just gotta, like, 1, 2, 3, and then kank it back. We'll be fine. Oh, man. I feel like I'm really far away. Like, my depth perception is all over the place. If it's really bad, then I can just straighten it out. Oh, I got it. Nice. Yeah, I was only off by a little bit. That's fine. Reasonable time. Nice. Fragile cargo bonus. Is there a benefit for, like, getting it done in time? Okay, we're gonna ignore that. 7,000. Ah! Rough. I think we have time for one more. Sorry for the music being played overlaid by everything. Your ears must be like, ah. Hold on. It's gonna take a while for me to find it. Like a good job. I was like, where is that beeping coming from? I wasn't paying attention. 8 hours. Okay, this one seems good. We'll take pairs from Frankfurt to Calais. I'll take that. Do you play visual novel games? Not really. I'm not the type of guy that really enjoys visual novels in terms of, like, playing on stream. I think, like, if... How do we get out of here? Can I, like, get out through here? No. Okay. Some are good for stream, but not all. Well, the thing about visual novels is the fact that, like, they're very slow. And I feel like visual novels are not really something that you should watch on stream. It's something you should enjoy. It's kind of like reading a book. It's like you read the book and then you talk about the book. But I feel like reading the book is, like, very difficult. If not, then, like, borderline impossible. But, like, visual novels are one of those, it's a mixed bag. Because the thing about it is that if I were to stream them, it would be the thing where it would need to be a good story. But, like, how do I know if it's a good story if I haven't read it, you know? Like, maybe if I read a visual novel before and then I played it, that would make sense. But I'm going to be honest with you. Like, we did, like, kind of a visual novel type thing, but it was, like, very weird. It was probably, in my opinion, like, the greatest example of, like, yeah, you never know, you know? What's up, John? How's it going? Good to see you. Yo! That reminds me of that Japanese guy. It's like, I want that sound effect for something. Something reasonable, though. We're transporting pears. If you guys haven't had a pear, you should. If you haven't had a pear in like a week or two, you should go and buy some. Pears are amazing. I love whenever they get like a little bit soft on the outside, because then they get really smooth and it's so good. I wish I had pears. I need to get some. Butterfly. Butterfly. Bow. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. I'm at that point of the stream where I don't know what's going on. My brain's turning off, everything's great. By the way, speaking of, just because we're here, we will be having another stream tonight at my normal stream time for Stellar Blade. So that's gonna be fun. Although I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna be sad that I'm gonna have to start stream and miss like the full entirety of the TRD stream. Part of me wants to extend it. I don't know, like push it back an hour so I can watch the stream 100%. I may do that. I want to see like what would happen if I like, hey guys, we're gonna start streaming an hour later than normal. Totally not because I want to watch TRD. And then I can like say like, oh well, we did like a 3-hour stream or almost a 2-hour stream today. Like, we'll be fine. No, why? No. Now that's an objection if I've ever heard one. I probably won't, to be honest with you. I mean, it would be funny just to see like what would happen, but I like streaming at the same time every day, even if I have another stream, just because it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's really important to make sure that you guys know, like, hey, like I'm streaming at this time, you know? Well, Stellar Blade is going to be interesting. I don't remember, like, we're at that point now where it's been so long, I'm like forgetting stuff, but I still, like, the story is very like strong in my brain. I don't think I'll forget it. I'm looking forward to like doing stuff though. I do think I may need to do like a Sunday stream or something like that where I'm just doing like side quests because there's so many of them. And some of them are like really good. Like looking for the cats in the area and then looking for other things. Like that's a good side quest. Annoying, but fun. You know, very time consuming though. That's what makes it worth it. That's what makes it fun. Or at least that's what I think. Oh, we have a different horn. Oh, my posture's all messed up. Oh, man. I gotta move my lumbar pillow. Oh, boy. Trying to drive and change this is not a good... Oh, boy. Okay. We're good. Am I? Yeah, it's okay. We're good. Nice. Man, lumbar support is great. Well, technically it's thoracic, but whatever. You got... Yeah, what's the difference? If you don't know what it means, what's the difference? But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the Stellar Blade stream. Looking forward to TRD. Well, I guess it's a collab, but TRD just being TRD and having fun. What means what thoracic means. Fun fact, if you're curious, like the lower part of your back is the lumbar. The middle part of your back is the thoracic. Thorax, like thorax on an ant. And then the top part is called cervical. Like cervical spine. There you go. Thoracic spine, lumbar spine. Fun fact. Heh. As they say. We were hauling it. By the way, I want to say I did not launch Uma Musume this morning. I did not. I have not been pulled in by the gacha game. Go faster. I'm literally maxed out on the throttle. Like, I'm literally holding it down all the way, and I'm actually trying to do my best to conserve speed through the turns, which is why I'm taking some pretty aggressive lines here. 93? Can we get to 95? There it is, 95. There's 96, 97. Are we gonna hit 100? 98, 99. I had to lift off, otherwise I was gonna hit the corner. 97, almost. Oh, we're okay. Don't worry about it. We're fine. Okay, we're good. Don't worry about it.
Keep right. Then turn right.
Okay, we got to turn right, so this is gonna be rough. Come on, I think 99 is the highest we saw.
Turn right.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we got to lift off. Oh God. Not good. Yeah, the speed on this, like, it's raining and I'm in a semi. There's no way that I'm going to be able to slow down in a reasonable amount of time. That's okay though. It's fine. It's okay. We're at $53,000. We almost made enough to repair our vehicle. We're good. Don't worry about it. Says sorry. R. Although, man, I'm looking forward to lunch. I don't know what I'm going to make, but like, I've been having, okay, please try this as well. It should be nice and easy. Like, I've been having these. So what I'll do is I will put bread in a toaster, and then I will cook eggs and purple onion or red onion or whatever you want to call it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like, finely diced, like, not finely, like so finely, but like little chunks, and putting them in the egg goes hard. And then you cook them in the pan until, like, well, you first brown the onions because they cook way slower. You brown the onions until they're like brown, obviously. You don't need seasoning, but salt and pepper is a solid go-to if you want to go for that. Or you could go for like a morning like seasoning if you want. Like paprika's pretty good. Cumin's okay if you want a more earthy flavor. But you know, like I'll do red onion or purple onion, whatever you want to call it. And I'll brown them out. Then I'll add 2 eggs or 1 egg or whatever. And then I'll try to make it into like a little patty. And then by the time that's cooked, the bread pops out of the thing, and you have that. If you want to make it a little bit more like fancy, you could put cheese on it. Welcome in, JG. What's up? Hi. How are you? But no, you guys should try it. You should like try, like, it's 2 pieces of bread, it's egg and red onion. That's it. There's no butter. Although I will say, like, if you don't use butter, like, you should like make sure the heat isn't too big. Like if you're just doing the onion, sure, but like you need to turn it down, otherwise the egg will like stick to the pan like crazy, even if it's non-stick. Raz drunk driving to my mother's house. You know it. Don't drink and drive, guys. Don't drink and drive. Doing good. I am just on my way home. 8-hour drive. Where the hell did you go? 8-hour drive? Did you? Oh, by the way, did you know that your drive is longer than the entirety of going from London to Glasgow? So whenever you get home, realize that you could, from where you started to where you went, you would be in the water because you drove past. You should play this game while drunk. I have. And I drove really well. Like, I didn't get into any accidents because I was just going the speed limit and just driving. Oh, God. We're good. For real? Yeah, no, it's crazy. I mean, I am God's soberest drunk driver. What can I say? Oh, no. Why is my program breaking? Why is my program... You know what? I have the hotkey. It better work. Jesus? My program is broke. The hell? Yeah, my throwing system, it's not throwing. You don't see this, 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 you don't see this. Whew, almost lost my cool there. Almost lost my cool. It better work. You know what? And just for you, Roro. Just for you. Just for you. It doesn't work. Why? Why? Hold on, I gotta fix this. What the scallop? Oh, it's not connected to Twitch? What? Why? Oh, it says it's a malware. Hold on. Okay, I think we're good. Question mark? Okay, let me relaunch it one more time. You don't hear that. You don't hear that. It's fine. I used my magic to hide it. We're good. What is wrong? Why is my stream dying now? Okay, we should be good. If we aren't, I'm gonna cry. Actually, no, I don't have the capacity to cry right now. So like, I'm just gonna like, okay, this should work. Hold on. Hold on. What the? What is going on here? Okay, apparently throwing raspberries at me are not allowed right now. Don't worry, Roro. Next time I get this fixed, I will give you 3 times. I will give you 3 times this as a reward for being patient. I don't know. It doesn't work. I don't know. I don't know why. It just doesn't make any sense. Promise? 100% promise. I promise. You will get your pound of flesh plus some. 100%. Why is technical issues happening to me? I don't know what's going on. Gotta get back on the road. Have a good drive, JG. Don't die. Be safe. Drive safe. Do safe things.
Go straight.
Sometimes I wonder why, like, stream stuff just breaks. And honestly, like, it's so frustrating, isn't it? When things just break for no reason. It's like, why? Luxembourg. That's okay. I'll have plenty of time to try to fix it. No promises that it'll be fixed, but I'm gonna try. But I'm thinking that maybe I need to update the program, which they've been telling me to do for like 5 versions, but I haven't done it because if it works, why fix it? You know what I mean? But I think I'm gonna have to download and patch it. But it is what it is. It's fine. Wee. Woo-wee. Let's see. Can we get to 100 miles an hour on this? We'll see. I just realized the windshield wipers were going. It's fine. Sunflowers. Pretty flowers. Pretty. I love how this is my first impression of you. I'm so sorry. You know, instead of saying I'm sorry, I should say thank you for realizing that this is who I truly am. I feel like I have a very bad time of giving first impressions. I feel like whenever I give people first impressions, it's just like awful. Like, I wish I could be like other streamers. Raz is special. All right, well, that kind of puts it into perspective there. It's like, I wish I could be like other streamers, but I was like, oh my God, they're so well put together. They're so funny. They know what they're doing. Everything works. Everything makes sense. And then I'm over here and I can't throw a raspberry at myself. Like, it's a rough life out here. It's a rough life at Rife. You're cool, Raz, but yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I need to think up. I need to just not worry. I just need to start believing in myself. Start kanking it. Okay. We should keep our momentum. There we go. Nice. 92. Will we make 100? I don't know. The stream malfunctions are relatable. It's not even something I'm doing. It always works. And then it just decides today is not this. I should have clipped that. It's almost like the YouTube bots are always there. That's gonna be, whenever we get Raz 2.0, it's gonna be so difficult because you guys are gonna have all 1.0. It's like, oh hey Raz, what was it like when you were like terrible? Yeah, I have everything from my debut VOD on there. Unleash the NOS. Hold on, I'm holding the NOS right now. Okay, we have this turn to get to 100. We hit 100. We're good. Oh shit. Isn't the sky pretty this time of day? How do we get out of this? Knock, help me. What? Wait, did it? Wait, God? Did crashing the car fix it? How do we get out? Help me! How do I get out of here? Help me! Ow! Ow! Why? Help me! What is going on here? How do I help? I need an adult. I know I'm an adult, but I need an adult. Wait, sorry. Wait, hold on. Help? Oh hell, this is not good. What was it? I don't know. I guess I. Oh no. Wait, what about? Very funny game. God damn it. It'll take 2 hours and 3 minutes. Oh God. Oh God.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Oh God. I don't think we're gonna make money on this run. On this run, guys. Caught in for. Ah, it's so bad. Drifting gone wrong. That's what happens when you brake a little bit too fast. But we hit 100 miles an hour. We hit 100. That's all that matters to me. Okay, it's okay. We're fine. We're fine. You can run me over. I'm in a red car. Vroom vroom. Okay. I actually have to get to the thing now though, because like literally our car is falling apart. It's so damaged. Oh God. It's okay. We'll be fine. We'll make it. Maybe. I don't know. We got 3 hours. We got 139 miles. I think we'll be fine. Okay. We'll be okay.
Keep left, then turn left.
You know, I blinked, I missed. Can you do it again? Nah. There's the flip. I need to ride away. Oh, that was close. I was like, I don't know if the engine can handle going up the hill without any like momentum. So I was like, I gotta send it. Oh boy. I don't think we're gonna make any money on this, guys. I think this is gonna be a bust. Very unfortunate. I tried to do everything in my power. Oh, that's the light. Wait, I need the light. I need the lights. Okay, we're fine. It's good. We're okay. Whew. Have a good lurk, cow. Ugh. Well, we'll see how this goes. Whew. All right. Oh boy. All right, we're good. I just now need to drive there as fast as I humanly can without getting into an accident. So going 100 miles an hour, I think is going to be a bad call. I think. I'm not sure. We'll see. Hydrate. I got you, Roro. One second. I'm still, my cortisol is still up there, so I'm a bit stressed. We'll see. Finally, I can watch without my Twitch lagging. What happened? Is Twitch being funky? It's lagging on my side. There's a lot going on with Twitch. What's up, Big Jumbossi? It's good to see you. And like Twitch is doing a lot of silly stuff. I actually had this thought the other day. I was like, I'm heading to YouTube. Well, I hope it's better at least. I'm officially licensed. Let's go. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Let's go. Hell yeah. Don't drive like me. I literally crashed this thing like hella bad time. I'm not a good mentor, but let's go. Hell yeah. Oh God, the ads. Oh, penance. But speaking of Twitch being dumb, I legitimately had the thought the other day of like, because of how bad Twitch is nowadays and how like it's going downhill pretty severely, unfortunately. I actually thought like, what if I have to start streaming on Kick? You know? And I'm like, because there's no way I could be a YouTube only streamer. Like, there's no way. Like, I would have to stream on Kick. And it's just insane to me. Because Kick is just Twitch. Just green, you know? I'm just waiting for it to come in, and I'm hoping I don't get beeped at based. I don't like Kick. I don't either. The fact that they support gambling is really annoying. Which is the reason why I never streamed on it in the first place. It's like, I don't want to be on a platform that supports that. Because gambling just takes advantage of people that have, like... It's kind of like alcoholism, right? Where, like, you have a disposition to really get addicted to it. Like, that gambling is the same thing, right? And it's just so unfortunate. Because the culture around gambling is awful, too. It's just... It's so unfortunate. And then it's like... Being on a platform that supports that, like, that sucks. Which is why I'm not on there. But if Twitch goes down, like... I'm just, you know, man-to-man conversation here, right? Like, there's no way I could stream just on YouTube. No way. Like, if you guys saw my metrics on YouTube, you would be gobsmacked. It's insane. And the thing is that, like, yeah, if you think Twitch discoverability is bad, boy, you should check out YouTube analytics. It's awful. But I genuinely I was sat on my chair and I was like, good God, this may actually happen. Because we have a decrepit old guy running the company that has no idea what the hell he's doing. And literally is continually making Twitch as awful as possible. And what I think is awful, and honestly, like, this is the thing that really gets me, is the fact that they're openly being politically, like, favoritism. Like, they're having political favoritism. And they're having favoritism. And they don't care anymore. They used to hide it. They used to try to hide it. But now they just don't care. And it's really bad because... Like, obviously, like, as a small streamer, I make nothing in ads, which is why I literally tell you when ads come up, hey, watch the stream on YouTube. You know what I mean? Because I don't make any money from it, so why should you let those companies make, you know? But, like, Twitch has just been driving the company into a ground where, like, if you think ads were bad, like, they don't make anything now. Do they support the Orange Monster? No, it's not that. It's the thing, like... When I say they have political favoritism, what I mean is that they support people who bring in revenue through political, you know? Like, I'm not trying to pass judgment on any of the political streamers. That's not what I'm trying to do. But the thing is that, like, allowing political commentators like Asmongold or Hassan or other people like that, it really does bad for the brand. And I think that if you do political content, you should not be monetized. You know, I think that you should not get ad revenue because you're doing political content. But unfortunately, because they allow that on there, they're showing favoritism to those big streamers, and it's driving away actual investors. Like, there are a lot of Twitch streamers who have lost their full-time streaming job because Twitch decided to just not care. What's up, Hood? Thank you for the 101 bits. Hell yeah. Asmon is very opinionated. Yeah, sure. So is Hassan, right? But, you know, I'm not trying to judge their opinions. I'm just saying that, like, they're by Twitch allowing political commentary on the platform, it's basically incentivizing advertisers to not want to invest. Because the one thing that advertisers like the most is a sanitary platform. They don't like to be politically, like, if you support a company that's politically left or politically right, like, it's a death sentence. That's why they don't do it. And because they don't care about whether or not you're politically left or right. They care about whether they make money, you know? Yeah, in general, yeah. It's like, because the thing, I'm not trying to say that, like, having an opinion, like a political opinion on Twitch is bad. I'm just saying that I used to have the opinion that we should have, like, pretty open speech. Like, you should be able to be a political commentator. You know, they call themselves pundits, but it's just, you know, people that want to talk about politics. That's all they are. But the thing that's frustrating about it is the fact that it used to be the case where I had the opinion, like, oh, you know, it's fine. You know, because they're just talking about it. Like, if no one wants to watch it, they won't watch it. But the thing that got me was, over time, it's just turned into this thing where they're making a lot of money, Asmongold, Hassan, etc. But the problem is that, like, it's a net negative for the platform. I'm not trying to say that, like, I want everything to be politically correct or anything like that at all. No, I prefer it not to be. I prefer every forum to be open to discussion. But when it gets to a point where it's literally affecting the platform to the point where, like, I'm genuinely considering, like, there may be a day where I'm on Kick. Like, that's something where you have to really sit down and have a come to Jesus moment, you know? The only time I watched this stream was when he was streaming the Johnny Depp trial. Yeah, same. I would kind of just have it up because he would do a really good job like summarizing stuff, but generally speaking, whenever I was working, I just had it on my other monitor because I was just so curious about it. But yeah, no, I think that like I said, I think that when political commentary was a new thing, because Twitch used to be very against political stuff. Like literally, like if you had a political opinion on Twitch, they would ban you. Like that's how bad it was. But they loosened up on that. But I feel like they need to have a lot of like control on it, because there's been a lot of actions by individuals that's reached the public forum, that's even had like news outlets talk about it, that unfortunately, in my opinion, have been a net negative for Twitch and therefore should be sanctioned. I'm not saying what they're doing is wrong or bad. I'm saying like go somewhere else, like go to Twitter, right? You can live stream on Twitter, go Twitter, but they stay on Twitch because that's where the viewers are, you know? Aside from that, I don't watch his streams. Yeah, I mean, I respect the fact that he just farms people. Like he literally is like, whenever there's someone that's doing something stupid, he's like, hey, I'm gonna farm you. Like I'm gonna make money off of you. How does it feel? You know, like I respect the fact that he's transparent, you know? Like I think one of the things that's really nice about people is if you are unapologetically honest about how you are, even if I really don't like you, I will respect you, because it takes a lot of guts to be true to yourself despite the consequences. And regardless of that, still do it anyway, you know? And that goes for every political commentator. It's like, you got to have a certain amount, especially if you're a face cam streamer, like you got to have a certain amount of bravery, and you have to really stick to your guns, because if you don't, it goes really badly. We're not going to do that, because if we do, well, it's going to, yeah, it's, we only made 10 grand. Oh God. We're going to do one more. I want to do one more. Let's do a short one. A short one, as they say. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's take a backhoe loader. We'll do one more. Oh God. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't know where we're going, but I guess this way? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I think, what gets me personally with all the stuff going on at Twitch is the fact that they don't care and they don't listen to the community. Like, that has always been my major gripe with Twitch. It's not the fact that they're catering to certain streamers. Like, I get it. Like, if you have a certain amount of streamers that make you a lot of money, obviously you're going to give them a better ear, right? Like, you're not going to be an idiot. But the thing is that now it's very clear and open, like, who they prefer and who they like. And not only that, but it's a net negative for everyone. It really, really is. Like, every day I hear something weird about Twitch, or not every day, but like every now and again, I'll hear stuff about Twitch that just makes my blood boil, because it's just not good for anyone, you know? Like, the reason everyone goes on Twitch is because this was the platform. This was the place you did everything. This was the place that you did streaming for every reason. But now it's, unless you have an established community, you're kind of screwed. Like, I'm just gonna be blunt with you guys. Like, the only way that you grow is not by streaming, it's by making content on YouTube and directing people to stream. It sucks. I'm now terrified of the infractions I got from the test and parking in general. My car is too big, be big. I wouldn't worry about it. As long as it isn't a legal thing, like, you know, like a ticket being written to you, you're fine. Like, I think, like, because it's brand new, you're overthinking it, but you're gonna be just fine. I mean, you got your license. Like, that's the hardest part of the entire thing. But yeah, I mean, if you're like, well, Raz, like, you're complaining about the problem, what's the solution? I think that if you're a political commentator, I think that you should not have, if you're streaming politics, you should have your own category. You should not be allowed to stream in any other category except politics. And if you're outside of that thing, you should not have, like, you should not be talking about politics. That will bring back advertisers, because then they're all contained into one little category. And you're like, well, Raz, that doesn't make any sense. They did it with the gambling before they got rid of it. The reason they got rid of gambling was because they did a really bad job with enforcement. But yeah, no, I think that if you're in politics, you should not have any political advertising at all. You should, like for elections, like, you shouldn't have any stake, like Stake, for example, is like a really popular one. Like, you shouldn't have any advertisers for that. And then everyone will come back. Everyone. but they're not going to do that because that makes sense. That's commonsensical, you know. But that's just kind of the reality of it, you know. Like on YouTube, for example, you can't talk about gambling, you can't talk about politics, otherwise you get demonetized because they don't want that content. That's why you need to have like other content or like other like Patreon to support people like that, you know. And yeah, does it suck for free speech? Yeah, but like the thing is that like let's be real here, like this is a private website. They can make their own rules. I can't speed for the life of me and drive like a grandma. As long as you drive over the speed limit, you're not within 10 miles of the speed limit, you're good. If you drive under it, by the way, fun fact, the slower you drive, the worse accident you'll get into. Just saying. So drive the speed limit or just a few miles below it. That's the best tip I can give you, as someone who's been driving my entire life, basically. But yeah, it's Twitch makes me upset. Twitch makes me depressed. Twitch makes me sad because I would very seriously consider quitting streaming if I had to stream on Kick, because it's just like I hit a bollard. Like, I haven't watched a lot of Kick, but the community is very like, I don't know, edgy but not funny. You know, it's edgy but not funny. Like, there used to be a time where being edgy, like there was a delicacy, there's an art form to it. Now it's just like, I'm gonna say the most wild things to get a reaction. And I don't like I don't have a lot of problems typically with chatters on Twitch, but like I don't want to sit there on Kick and have like someone come in and talk about like stuff and I just have to hit them with like, I'm laughing, this is really funny, you know? Because then they're just gonna click off and do it to someone else until they do get a reaction. It's just like, you know. But then again, we're not there yet, we're good. But yeah, it's wild. I don't know what that was, but yeah. But yeah, I feel like once you get your license, you have like a few months until you start realizing like, okay, like I need to drive faster. I need to be faster, but yeah, just stay safe. Don't do silly things and you'll be fine. Twitch. My behavior. Because the reason why I'm talking about this so much, like even though I know it's a little bit like, you know, the current, like not a current thing, but it's a thing, is because of the fact that I've been here before Twitch existed. Like, did you know that Twitch was originally Justin.tv? It was like basically the first good attempt at a live streaming service. And then it became Twitch when they sold it. So like, I've seen Twitch at every phase. I've been here for every single arc. And it's just really annoying watching it just die slowly because of ignoramuses. It's like watching your favorite show and the final season is just... It's like watching the final season of Game of Thrones. It's like... Oh! You know, why? Or at least that's how I feel about it. It is what it is. I'm going to have some chicken for lunch. Some mashed potatoes, some chicken. Maybe like warm up some corn, like canned corn. Go crazy. Like the most generic like meal in the world. I think I have like a Hungry Man in the fridge or whatever. Like the microwave dinners go hard. Like it's kind of insane to me that like we've gone to a point with food where we can literally take a plastic tray with food, put it in a microwave box, and 3 minutes later you have a meal. Like, it's insane. It doesn't ever taste as good as a proper meal, but like it's good and quick and it's fun. What's a Hungry Man? It's like it's a microwave dinner. You know, like you like. Oh. I'm going straight. Like I'm saying like too much. I hate it. It's a dinner where you... I hit a button, I think. Whoopsie. I don't know how to turn... What did I hit? How do I...
Go straight.
How do I turn off the emergency blinkers? Uh-oh. What? What? That's gonna be my life in college in the name of adulthood. I mean, ultimately speaking, I think it's easier. Oh, it is my dum-dum sensor. Press F, I think. Thank you. Thank you, Rose. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Ah! Now I know. Thank you. I think like ultimately if you're a college student, it's much cheaper to cook by yourself. It may be tempting to like buy a bunch of ramen, but you need to have stuff that sates you. Like, I mean, unless you're like really roughing it out, spend money on good food. Like instead of spending more money on like games or like things that bring you joy, like spending a little bit extra on groceries is way better, in my opinion. Like I'll sometimes splurge and I'll get like, you know, sides to go with stuff that I normally wouldn't get, you know. I'm playing too, don't Twitch and drive, kids. I know, right, Based? Nothing's better than driving and also watching a Twitch streamer of someone's driving in the game. It's like, let's go. Because we're literally playing the game together. That's literally what it means. But college is funky. College is interesting because I didn't really learn how to cook very well until after college, which is ironic. But, yeah, I think like honestly, you'll have a few meals that your go-to. I will say though, if you can figure out how to make dishes with ramen, i.e. like make good dishes that taste good from ramen, you're gonna be golden. And once you do, like you're gonna be solid. Like nothing is better than eating cheap food that tastes really good. Like you'll get to a point with like meal prepping and stuff, like whenever you start to get into it, like where you will be saving so much money because of the fact that you're not buying expensive stuff, you know? I have my parents bring in some groceries occasionally. My dorm doesn't have a kitchen. Well, you can get like a cooktop. Like if you have like a, I don't know if it's called a commissary, but like, you know, like the community space. Like if they have like, if you have a table, like you can get like an induction burner, or you can get a, yeah, an induction burner, you'll be fine. Like for sure. Like I think like an induction burner, like you just plug it into the wall. It's like an electric kettle basically. You know, then you get like one pan. Because like, I feel as if you can't cook a dish in one pan, what's wrong with you? Like what's going on? Like actually almost all of my dishes that I make are one pan only. The only reason I normally use the second one is if I don't want ingredients like mingling, like bacon, for example. Like if I'm doing breakfast, I'll typically either do bacon last, if it's a one pan thing, or I'll like cook it in another pan nearby it, because of the fact I don't want to like have everything taste like bacon grease, you know? Any pasta dish, put Philadelphia in the sauce, it makes it top tier. I haven't tried that. I should. But yeah, I think the hardest like thing to do is figuring out what dishes are actually good, you know? Like pastas are really amazing, honestly, but it's hard to get them like to make them well, you know? But like if you want a vegetarian option, pasta's like the way to go, 100%. If you want like a normal dish, like cheese, tomato sauce, and pasta goes hard. I mean, I think it's called a marinara, I think it was, or like a, I don't know. Although speaking of like chicken marinara, or what is it? Chicken marinara or whatever, like so good. The prohibited items are air fryers, grills, slow cookers, space heaters, and toaster ovens. Air fryer? Dude, an air fryer is amazing. What do you mean? Break that rule. I'm kidding. Air fryers are unimaginably safe as long as you just aren't stupid. Hot plates are banned. Well, hot plates aren't induction burners. Hot plates are a different thing. Hot plates is a chemical thing. Hot plates is what you use to heat up like lab experiments. But if they're like, no, induction burners, like, okay, they got you there. But why? Like what dorm are you moving into that you can't cook? What? That's so stupid. It's like moving into an apartment that doesn't have a bedroom. Like, what's the point? Oh, well, unless it's a studio apartment, then it's like, okay, like you're saving money. You know, I've had, in my brain, I've been like, what's better? Is a studio apartment better or like a regular apartment? And I'm like, I've been bouncing between the two. I don't know which one's better. Studio is nice because everything's there, but it's also a bad thing because everything's there, you know? I think studio is worse, but it's fine, you know? My college dorm had a microwave and that's it. It's small. Yeah. I mean, it depends, right? Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, on the merit of the fact that, like, the actual, like, floor plan, you know what I mean? Not the size itself, but I think having, like, if you're in a studio apartment, I understand, right? But I think, like, obviously, once you get a better job, like, one apartment is better. But I'm always bouncing between it because it's like, you know, is it really better? You know, I think some are cool, though, if you live alone. Yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah, if you live alone, like, studio is great. But if you have, like, roommates, no, God, no. I don't assume it's for fire hazards. I mean, it is, but it's silly. It's really silly. You could also get a partition to separate bed from living room. Yeah, like, that's what a lot of people I've seen do. But it looks very, like, out of place. So it's kind of, you got to really, like, set piece it, you know? We weren't allowed mini fridges in our dorm rooms. What? The worst thing that can happen is a leak. What? That's insane. Anyway, what do I know? But yeah, it's wild to me. I don't know. I mean, if you're tight on money, a studio apartment is the best plan. Yeah, is it worse than a 1-bedroom apartment? Honestly, I don't know. I think for the most part, I think it is. But if you're trying to save money, it'll help you for sure. And then whenever you get a better job or your circumstances become clearer, you know, like you can go 1 bedroom and go crazy. I don't know. But then again, having a door is nice, you know, to like certain rooms. I didn't win the apartment this year. Oh well, dorm it is. Yeah. Yeah, in college I had an apartment. It was dope. I loved it. It was a studio apartment, but I loved it. I mean, they didn't allow you to take out the bed frame or whatever, but if I was able to do that, I'd say, hey, take this, and I'd have like a thing where I could convert it from, like, I could, you know, like, you know the futons that you pull out? Like, I'd do one of those things. Fun fact, you can go to the far right of the toll booth and it will auto pay. You don't have to stop to pay it. I only just learned that. What? That's insane. I'm going to use that next toll I get to. Thank you, Rose. Holy crap. Based Rose Swallow. Let's go. Fancy. Huh. But yeah, I mean, studio apartment is definitely like, I think it's more like, it's less adulty. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you go to a friend's apartment and they live in a studio apartment, it feels like they haven't like leveled up yet, I guess. But at the end of the day, it's an apartment. Who cares? You know? Like, who cares? Oh, I think we don't have, I think we won't have another toll. Welcome to Strasbourg. Strasbourg is very small, according to the game. Take a wide berth here. Turn it in. It's fine, don't worry, it's okay. I thought I was wide enough, I wasn't. I'm getting sloppy. How long have you played Euro Truck? It doesn't tell you how long in session anymore, hold on. I have 55 hours in Euro Truck. So like a year, I think. That turns scare me. Ah, it's fine, don't worry. I'm a great driver, it's okay. I need to get in the right lane. Good luck, everybody else. My thing is screaming at me that there's someone on my right. There we go. But yeah, I've only been playing for like a year-ish. Year plus, and I've only put like 55 hours. I like doing Euro Truck whenever I'm very like tired and I don't have a lot of energy to do stuff, you know? It was good I was a curb hitter. Yeah, you just gotta go wider, you know? And depth perception is a thing as well, you know? Oh, I'm just not caring. So that's why I'm hitting stuff. Although I probably should, to be fair. Because we do have a tractor on here. Welcome in, Lychee. How's it going? Take a left turn. You know what? I'll take it. I keep forgetting that there's like third person. I like driving in first person. Driving in first person feels good. It's like I'm going for a drive. I almost got hit by a truck because it was making a wide turn. I feel like you have really bad depth perception. Like, based upon the way you've been talking about it, like, I feel like you just have really bad depth perception, which is okay. But you probably are going to scare everyone you drive with. Until, like, you figure it out, you know what I mean?
We're here. Right on time.
Showing the Europeans how US country boys make too. Damn right, you get it. Where do you need it? What a place to put it. We'll see. Maybe I can do this from inside the thing. Let's see, where is the... Oh God, what a place to park it. Well, if we have a big space here... Oh, this is easy. Okay, we're good. Hold on. Okay, let's see if I can nail this. Yeah, this is an easy one. There we go. Nice and easy. Go drive in England and try the country lanes there. Ooh, it's a bit funky. I did it now. I barely hit the curb. Still got to work on quickly changing lanes. Quickly changing lanes is a constant battle of gambling on whether or not the person driving sees you. The beeping is haunting me. Don't worry. I'll go fast. Watch this, Roro. Watch this. Hey! And just like that, we parked. Not bad. Show results now. 50, okay, 7,000. We got a bunch of XP. Excellent timing. Oh. Waits for you to hit. I always knew you guys believed in me. Where do we go? Yeah, it's bad. Me too, Pixie. I accidentally hit someone off, pissed someone off, and they beeped at me. It happens. I mean, like, you're going to have so many instances when you're driving that doesn't make sense. Like, and a lot of the times that people get mad at you when you're driving, like, in my experience, the reason people kind of bark at me and they, like, what is it called? They, like, honk. It's typically because of the fact that, like, they are driving really, really fast and they're expecting me to, like, give them a leeway. Like, no, I'm not gonna let you into my lane if you're crawling up my ass. Like, no, thank you. I'm not gonna get rear-ended again. Screw that. That sucks. But other than that, I mean, really the issues I have are people, like, just jumping between two lanes. So, like, whenever I drive, I'm not just looking at the car in front of me and behind me. I'm also looking, like, on both lanes, like, all lanes at all times. Because you never know when someone's gonna be an idiot and just decide, oh, well, that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? And it happens, you know, but it's all right. The point of it, though, is, like, as time goes on, especially with driving, like, you just get better at it. Like, I think the last time I had someone honk at me... Actually, I don't remember. It's literally been that long. Also, isn't it already crazy we're 101 bits there? Like, we're 900 and... We're 908... 980... 998... I can't count. We're 899 bits away from the bits goal. I can't talk. However, if you're like, oh my god, where's the trucking? Don't worry. We will have another stream later. Actually, in exactly 30 minutes plus, so that's for 3 hours and 30 minutes from now, we will have another stream where we're doing Stellar Blade. So it's a double feature today. 998-953-822. That's how much money I wish I had in my bank account. However, I do have to bid you guys adieu. It's a little bit abrupt, but I'm hungry. I started talking about fast food earlier, and now I'm just like, I'm salivating. I'm just like, I want to eat food so badly. Oh my god. So I'm gonna go in the kitchen. I'm gonna make some food, relax for the rest of the day, watch some TRD, hang out, relax, and then Stellar Blade. So very fun day, actually. So as always, I want to say thank you guys for coming by. Thank you for relaxing. We're ending the stream here, but I want to say thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for relaxing, min-maxing. Also, I'm very grateful that I got to do an EU stream. What's going on? We're closing out here. Got to do an EU stream. Maybe we'll also do an EU stream tomorrow. We'll see. Although I will say, like, it was kind of insane. I started stream today and there was like a whole bunch of people. I'm like, oh my God, like I do EU streams more often. But as always, I hope you guys have a good one. Take care. And as always, I will see you guys very, very soon. So as always, see you later. Bye-bye.